opportunity in front of the goal. Double shot, and they score! And he caught it! Touchdown, Geiger! How did he call that in?
And she's going to put on the bench. She scores! Kayla Puppy! Shot for three. That one is good. He nails another one.
Moving slowly in. Tries to go to the backhand and scores! Andrew Winter on the penalty shot. Puts the Raiders up 1-0.
And here we are, back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. I'm your play-by-play announcer for the second game, Joey Hudson, joined by Gabe Heinrichs. Adam Reeser is going to do the producing, and Lance Reeser is going to run a camera down there. Tonight's game, another matchup between the Northfield Raiders and the Byron Bears, 1 seed versus 3 seed. And this is the game that will decide the Section 1 AAA tournament, and the winner of this game will go to state. So a big game here. Nolan Thompson's going to start on the mound again for this Raiders team. And we do not have pregame interviews from the coaches, as there just wasn't really time to grab them between a pretty short break, all things considered. So we're going to run to some starting lineups presented by Northfield Hospital and Clinics. So we're more going to run through the changes in these starting lineups. We're going to have Geiger leading off, Spencer Melgren in the 2-hole, Cam Kaiser at 3, Austin Kapp, Aaron Reister again at 3rd, Jake Eschen again at 1st, Seth Thompson DHing again. Gabe Sawyer is going to move up from the 9-hole to the 8-hole here, as Tegan Melgren is going to take over and right for Tyler Hughes. And as I said before, Nolan Thompson is going to start again. He has a 40-pitch limit, as they only get 115 for the day. So we'll see how long that goes. And he might even get pulled before that. I wouldn't be surprised, as he did face these Byron Bears a few times. Byron Bears lineup going to go Tyler Fox, Isaiah Brennan, Jake Koshny, Reed Beelan, Spencer Neerman, Kalen Hubert, Owen Jefferson Kroc, Nick Nexke. And then the changes is Quentin Holmes going to move in from right field, still hitting in the 9-hole. He's going to move into pitch. We saw him pitch in the Saturday game between Northfield and Byron. He went 7 innings, a 1-run ball. He's a good pitcher. Byron's ace. We'll see what he does out here, also facing the Raiders ace. But again, Nolan Thompson, very limited out here with his pitch. And Matt Freegard is going to be moving out to right, and he's not going to hit. He's going to be DH4 by Owen Jefferson Kroc.
All right, thanks, Joey. Here we go. Raider baseball fans, this is the game you want to see. Do or die for both teams. They want to stay berth. They got to win it. Northfield's got the momentum, just coming off that really huge win, 4-1. The game that just ended earlier here today. On color today. I only have stats coming into the previous game. Maybe I'll be able to grab a couple hits. I know the top 6 guys in the Northfield lineups all grabbed a hit in the game earlier. The Byron Bears were able to grab 2 for Brennan, 1 for Koshne, 1 for Beelan. So a variety of things here. You might hear some stats coming in today, but that doesn't mean all the players aren't doing a great job.
Absolutely. And this is Tegan Melgren's. It's going to be his first game starting today. Tyler Hughes starting out right in the first game. He's going to take over this game. Nothing bad happened. Just going to switch it up. Tyler had a fine day out there.
Yeah, probably expecting Tyler to be ready to pitch. That would be my guess.
Absolutely.
I assume Northfield's going to take a pitch by committee type of take. Don't let Byron get comfortable here. And I think Nolan's going to do a good job starting that, and they'll work pitchers in to hopefully get that Raider win and send them to the state tournament.
Yeah, Nolan has that limited pitch count, so I wouldn't be surprised. Tyler Hughes, Isaiah Steiner, even Tegan Melgren. He's starting out in right, but he could get pulled out, put someone else out there, and get him warming up in the bullpen. So the Raiders have plenty of arms ready. Even some more guys that we haven't mentioned before could surprise us there. So, yeah, plenty of options for the Raiders going into this second game. And it is do or die. You win this and you go to state, or you lose and you go home for both teams. Byron lost in the section finals of last year's tournament to Winona in their first game of that. So they're looking to do a little better here and win this second game of the section tournament. But the Raiders have a lot of momentum going into this game. The top of the 7th ended. It started off with a great catch from Cam Kaiser, and it ended by a great double play from Nolan Thompson. So we're going to see Tyler Fox here to lead off this game. And we'll see if Byron can get any momentum going here.
As Joey said earlier, very similar lineups, maybe 1 or 2 changes for each. So a lot of these same guys that we're seeing in the same spots, like Tyler Fox here to lead off. And I feel like, as we can expect with the first couple innings for the Byron Bears, they're going to come out swinging and keep their hopes alive at continuing their season.
Absolutely. Thompson falls behind 2-0 to Tyler Fox here. He flashed the leather in the last game. He made some great plays out there. He even turned a double play, I believe, or maybe multiple. I'm talking about the one that popped fly. He pops that one up into play. Tegan Melgren coming in, calls his brother off, and makes the catch for the first out of the game.
Once again, Nolan Thompson gets Tyler Fox to pop out start of the game. Well done by him to work very quickly, and now steps in the dangerous Isaac Brennan.
Yeah, Isaiah Brennan, the junior third baseman, he's been making an impact, and this is now the third game the Raiders have played against Byron in this section tournament, and he takes ball one there. So we'll be keeping a very close eye on Nolan's pitch count here. I believe he ended with 6 Ks in the last game. Yes, he did. And there is ball 2.
Surprisingly, a slow start from Nolan, falling behind on both batters 2-0. He did come off a little bit of a break, so you guess you could say he's not in the groove, looking to find that groove. But you never know with baseball. The guy could swing at one pitch and end up getting an out or getting a hit. So Nolan looks at 3-0 and finds himself a strike.
Yeah, Nolan threw 75 pitches, won a complete game, only allowed 1 run, had a great outing. We'll see if he can replicate it here in the first few innings. And he gets him to flinch at that one, and that'll be a walk. Brennan's on with the walk, and that brings up Jake Koshny, the catcher.
Seen a lot of similarities between all 3 games, or I should say the 2 previous games and this one so far. Byron Bears last game were able to get Isaiah Brennan on as their first guy on in the first inning and in the third inning. So they're ready to go. This one's flied straight up. Tegan Melgren sitting under that one, able to make the play for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, Tegan, a great outfielder. Catcher turned outfielder pretty much. He caught for a long time, but being a lefty, they just kind of decided, Tegan, you might be a little better out in the outfield, and especially with Gabe Sawyer behind the plate, great leader for this Raiders team, and Howie Reister also being able to fill in there for the junior class. So Tegan, good outfielder, knows exactly what he's doing out there. As Reed Beeling fouls that one off. We are out here in Red Wing. The temperature has cooled down just a little bit. We're at 77 and a little more cloudy. Wind has seemed to pick up a little bit too. I mean, not windy, but a little breezy. And that ball is grounded right side, and Eschen whiffed on it. Spencer Melgren fields it, and he's safe. There was a little confusion on who was covering first. Eschen ended up getting the ball, but I think it would have been better in Thompson's hands at just the way the throw went. But either way.
Yeah, that's a very tough play. I mean, that ball scoots right out of Eschen's grasp. Spencer, luckily, he has the range. He's able to glove it. But then you're in no man's land, so who gets that ball? Nolan, I think, decided and realized a little too late that that was his bag. So they did not get the out. But this one quickly hit to Eschen. Takes good work of that, and the Raiders are done.
Byron strands 2 on, no hits. No errors, 1 walk. Game's tied 0-0 going at the bottom of the first on NorthfieldLive.com.
Auto Haus is a full automotive repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, all Valley Auto Haus technicians are I-CAR trained and certified by all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all of your vehicle repairs. Valley Auto Haus on Highway 3 South in Northfield. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, or find us at valleyautohaus.net. Go Raiders!
Now may be the right time for you or a loved one to consider joining Northfield Retirement Community. Leave behind the worry of home maintenance and repairs to join a supportive community welcoming you to your new home. NRC has a variety of housing options to enjoy with your own furnishings and available options of in-home personal care services. Reach out to our caring and compassionate staff when you're ready for a visit, or review all of our living options at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
And we're back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. We're here in the bottom of the first. Game's tied 0-0. Quentin Holmes on the mound for the Byron Bears here in the second game of this Wednesday doubleheader, basically, for the section final. Holmes, when a complete game, only allowed 1 run last Saturday against the Raiders. And now he's starting basically a third game of a third-game series. And Jake Geiger's going to lead off against him. The only run he allowed was in the first of that game, and Jake Geiger was the guy who scored it. So we'll see if the Raiders can change that here, score a little more here. And we'll see what Jake Geiger does.
If the Raiders can keep their trend so far, they've been able to knock a couple more in. Been getting their bats hot, especially in that elimination game against Winona. The game earlier here today as Geiger rips that one.
First pitch swinging and down for a base hit. Almost a great play by Keelan Huber out in left field.
Wow.
Geiger first pitch swinging. Changing it up a little bit here. Maybe even catching Byron off guard, as I'm sure they expected for him to be taken all the way there.
But it's great great smarts by Geiger there too. Seeing as Holmes is a very, very straight fastball, a guy that'll really pitch it in the zone. Takes that first one, gets himself on, and now the Raiders can really threaten.
Yeah, absolutely. And that instant replay is brought to you by Northfield Hospital and Clinics. So thanks to them and all our sponsors as they really let this broadcast run. Melgren grounds that to shortstop, flips it on to second, throw to first. In time. Spencer almost beat it out, but it's a double play for Byron.
Nice hustle by Spencer Melgren. This is not the first time or the last time we will see him slide into first to try and make himself safe. Not the ball he was wanting. Grinding into a double play. The classic 6-4-3. And the Raiders now, sadly, are down 2 outs.
Yeah, here's Cam Kaiser. Base is now empty with 2 outs. Takes first pitch. Strike. Was a strike the entire first game, or pretty much the entire first game, except for a call or two. So he wasn't too surprised by it, but doesn't love it. So now down 0-1. Koshny setting out up outside. And that ball was low.
Kaiser in the game before this goes 1 for 3 with that huge triple. I believe in the bottom of the 6th inning, he started the Raiders' run. He was one of the 2 runs that scored that inning to really sort of put the game away, and currently is up 2-1.
Yeah, he was one of the 2 that scored that inning. The guy on deck, Austin Kep, also scored after being intentionally walked. So now 2-1 to Cam Kaiser. We'll see what he can do with 2 outs here. Takes ball 3-1 count. And we'll see if Cam's swinging.
It's a dangerous count for Cam. Hitter's count, as they say. A guy that knows he's going to get one pretty close to the zone. Wouldn't be surprised if we see him swinging here.
And he is taken. And that brings us full. I think Cam knew it all the way. He didn't throw his bat or anything. He just kind of stayed in the box, started brushing it off more. So now full count, 2 outs, no one on to Cam Kaiser.
Yeah, once again, seeing that outside part of the plate really be attacked as that one gets away. Cam is walked. Another runner on board for the Raiders.
Yeah, it looked like it was a little lower. It would have hit that outside that's been called a strike all day, but it did look just a little high. So now here's Austin Kep with 2 outs and Cam Kaiser on first, and we'll see if Cam takes off.
Austin, last game, also able to snag a base hit. Another clutch single into center field. It's kind of what he's been doing lately.
Cam taking a big lead, and he does take off. Koshny's throw down, not there. Kaiser swipes second with ease. The entire time Holmes was coming set, Kaiser was just taking a little step, just stayed in the pitcher's mind. The pitcher decided not to throw over. Maybe not the greatest idea. It was called a strike on Austin Kep. But now it's 0-1, 2 outs with the runner on second instead of first.
That's the 15th for Cam. He leads the team. Really smart base runner. Really aggressive. Knows what he's got.
There's a ball high. Brings us to 1-1 on Austin Kep. You just take over Gavin's lead in stolen bases, or is it a...
I think Cam's been ahead of Gavin for a while.
Oh, okay.
Cam can usually get on very easily. As Austin swings through that one. Cam's got a .527 on base percentage. So it's not really that surprising. But also to see Cam go on first pitch in this type of game, I think it's a good idea. And exactly what he should have done. I would disagree with you. I'm surprised Holmes didn't recognize how aggressive Cam was being right there.
Yeah. 1-2 now to Austin Kep. Kaiser taking a pretty modest lead off second. And Kep lifts it very high and deep into left field. Left fielder going back, and he's going to watch it. Austin Kep, 2-run home run, and the section finals to give the Raiders a very early 2-0 lead on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Austin Kep, are you kidding me? That inside pitch hammered.
Touch them all, Austin.
Holy cow. The Raiders go up 2-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. A drive, a 2-run blast to the left center.
His
Holy
first on
cow.
the year, and it could not have come in a better game.
The Raiders are here to play, and they want that state tournament.
Absolutely. What a bomb by Austin Kep. We don't get the full replay because of Austin was jogging. Not the most hustle in that.
Nice little trot. Real question is, Aaron Reister, what do you do to follow that one up?
Yeah. He takes the strike inside. Kind of gave the, yeah, probably, after this was called, but not much you can do there. You might as well take all the way. And there is 2 outs, no one on. And that ball misses high. The Raiders looking for their first state bid since 2016. One of those players on that roster was Hunter Kep, older brother of Austin Kep, who we just saw touch them all. Another guy on that roster was Nick Zabel, assistant coach for the Raiders now. In that third base dugout, giving Austin some high fives now. That ball misses high. Now 2-1 to Aaron Reister.
Exactly what the Raiders are looking for here. Big hit out of Austin Kep. Their 4-hole hitter. The guy they want is Howie. Fouls that one off. Kep, 37 hits on the year. 450 batting average. I mean, crazy amount of RBIs. 36, 37 on the year. Like, wow. That was the perfect timing. Section final. You couldn't have asked for anything better than that. I hope Jim Welbrock, local photographer, but goes to almost all Raider sports games. I hope he got some sick flicks of that.
I'm sure he did. He's a great photographer, and how he stays alive there. Not sure if Austin got to keep that ball or not. Hoping he did. That is his first varsity home run.
Someone's probably grabbed it out there. It's not like it's a forest out behind the left field scoreboard here at Red Wing Athletic Field.
Absolutely. Plenty of open room. And how he grounds that left side. Third baseman fields it cleanly, throws it on to first to end the inning. But the damage is done as Austin Kep brings home 2 on a 2-run shot to left field. Raiders are up 2-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard going into the top of the second. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayatt's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
And we're back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Austin Kep just put the Raiders up 2-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard with a 2-run shot to left field. And it was a no-doubter off the bat. So now Nolan Thompson out for his second inning of work, his 9th on the day so far. And we're going to try to get a distance on that Austin Kep home run, but it went far. Absolute bomb from Austin. So the batter steps in. That is number 14, Kalen Hubert. And Thompson's pitch to him. Swung on, fouled off, straight back pretty much. That ball went about 390. Yeah, according to Google Earth at least. We didn't see exactly where it landed, but that seems about right.
I would say so. 375, 390, doesn't matter. That's a lot of power to put it out of the ballpark, no doubt, from Austin Kep.
Absolutely. So now 0-2 to Hubert, and Thompson's pitch swung on, fouled off, and we'll do it again.
Hubert, dangerous left-handed batter for the Byron Bears, someone they really want at the plate.
Adam, your mom's behind you on the steps trying to wave you down.
Hubert last game was not able to find contact, stay on the base. 0 for 3. Nolan really dealed, and he's dealing here again.
And that ball's ripped into right field. Tegan Melgren, hey, goes over his head. He didn't take a great angle, and Hubert will have extra bases here. Melgren gets the throw back very quickly, so he's held to a double. But it is a double, as the leadoff hitter for the top of the second will be on.
That's what Hubert does. 32 hits now on the season for Hubert. Exactly what Byron's looking for in response to that Austin Kemp home run. Tegan thought that ball was dropping straight away. I don't know if you remember. I don't play outfield, but I'm pretty sure the notion is first step back.
Yep.
Doesn't look like that happened here, but he saw a different angle. Ball flies over his head. Hubert's now aboard.
And that ball's fouled off over the stands, and it almost went back into play. Still on the net. Someone did get that. Or no, it's still up there. Still a ball up on that net from the last game. So 0-1 now. And Thompson's pitch grounded up the middle. Geiger fields it, throws on to first. Hubert advanced to third. But there is one out as Owen Jefferson Kroc rounds out.
Exactly what Kroc, I mean, it's not exactly what he wants in that situation, especially a guy batting .530 on the season. He was really hoping to drive onto a gap. However, that's the job he has to do with no outs. Move that run over to third base. Now sets up another dangerous Byron hitter, Nick Netsky, who's been pretty much all over these Raider pitchers, to try and score this run and cut down that lead.
Yeah, now 1-0 to Netsky. And 1 out and runner on third. Thompson's pitch, and he swings and misses on the off speed.
Netsky was able to grab 1 last game and 2 the game on Saturday, so he's been pretty efficient against these Raider pitchers.
And that's a swing and a miss. Netsky, not the most competitive swing there. And Thompson has him 1-2. And that ball is lifted very shallow. Both Melgrens converging in shallow left, and it's dropped. Spencer collides with his brother Tegan in shallow right field. Not the greatest communication from the Melgren brothers there, and Spencer is frustrated as Netsky is on first and a run scores. The game is now 2-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Tough for the Raider defense. I mean, that they really, obviously, as you can see from Spencer, very frustrated that play happened. That was a free out for the Raiders. Cost them. Raiders now up 2-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, with Quentin Holmes, the pitcher for today, coming to the plate.
Holmes not had the best series against the Raiders with the bat, but he has pitched well, so we'll see what he can do here. Thompson back picks over to first, but not in time. Count is 1-0.
Netsky's not a real threat to steal a base. Has 0 on the year, but who knows, maybe with this 1 out at bat for Holmes, he might steal and they might run something. Got to get creative here, especially in a must-win game.
Yeah, now 1-1. Tyler Hughes is up and warming in the Raiders bullpen. And that ball's lifted up, foul, and out of play. Thompson's at about 25 pitches now.
Yeah, so he's touched his 100 mark, I believe. So he's winding down for how much he can really go. And obviously, as Joey said, we see Tyler Hughes warming up in the bullpen. Not a surprise to us. Him being that 1-2 punch with Nolan. So, and a pitch by committee opportunity that I think Northfield really is going to take.
That ball was fouled off. Yeah, I don't expect him, even if he does get out with some pitches left, this would probably be his last inning.
For sure.
9-hole hitter here when Quentin Holmes trying to get a double play. And Thompson's pitch. Grounded. Thompson fields it, throws it on to second. Melgren fields it, throws it on to first, but no chance. He ate it.
Well done by Thompson. Once again, I believe that's his third out of the day on balls back to him to get to that ball as quick as possible, get that lead runner, save himself some trouble, and now the Raider defense has 2 outs.
Yeah, so here's Tyler Fox. It was more of a swing and bunt, very softly hit. They were lucky to get the out second even. That was strike 1 there. I mean, not lucky, but definitely no chance for a double play. And Spencer recognized that very quickly.
Tyler Fox been struggling on the day. 0 for 4 against Nolan as he checks his swing, trying to get that one. Aaron Reister runs on it. Running play, and he's gone!
What a play by Aaron Reister. Very hard throw and a frozen rope to first baseman Jake Eschen to end the inning. Byron strands 1, but score 1, and the score is 2-1 Raiders on the Heritage Bank scoreboard going into the bottom of the second. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yankee, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Now may be the right time for you or a loved one to consider joining Northfield Retirement Community. Leave behind the worry of home maintenance and repairs to join a supportive community welcoming you to your new home. NRC has a variety of housing options to enjoy with your own furnishings and available options of in-home personal care services. Reach out to our caring and compassionate staff when you're ready for a visit, or review all of our living options at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
And we're back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Raiders up 2-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. And leading off in this bottom of the second will be the first baseman, Jake Eschen. We saw him drive in 2 in the last game with a 2-run single in the bottom of the 6th there. So we'll see what he can do leading off now. He can hit the ball anywhere, put plenty of power into it, just as much as he needs. So we'll see what the lefty can do.
Yeah, last game, very clutch hit by Jake Eschen. Floats one into center, 2-run RBI single. And he rips that one. It's foul. He's been hitting it towards the shortstop in the 5-hole a lot recently, and that's honestly, as a lefty, that's kind of the spot you want to give it to. You want to give it. Let's see if he can do it again here. He did grab one in the game before, making his hit total this year to 20. One of those magic numbers is he lines that one to the third baseman, who makes a line play to take out Jake Eschen for the first out for the Byron Bears.
Yeah, frozen rope throw there from Isaiah Brennan. Did not drop a single inch. Eschen, nice swing, nice ground ball. Not a great result, but what can you do about it? Here's Seth Thompson. Seth just now stepping into the box as Holmes was about to come set. And here he is, ready to throw. Strike 1.
Seth still looking for some contact today. He's getting back on it. Just gotta get used to pitchers and used to big moments like this, do or die game, section final that most of these guys, and especially a young sophomore, haven't really experienced.
Yeah, absolutely. 0-2 now to the sophomore Seth Thompson. And the pitch fouled off. Still 0-2 to Seth here. Tyler's still warming up in the Raiders bullpen, and he takes that ball low and in. Brings us to 1-2.
Good eyes by Seth. That is sometimes a tough one, as you see, especially on this opposite lefty batter, righty pitcher matchup on spinning balls that look like they might be in on the zone, but they aren't, as he grounds that one up. Shortstop Tyler Fox ropes one in, makes the play to retire Seth Thompson.
Yep, just another ground ball right up the middle. Tyler Fox was ready for it, and it brings up Gabe Sawyer, the catcher. Gabe, a 3-sport athlete, baseball, football, hockey.
You love to see it.
Absolutely. One of them. The Raiders have plenty of them on this team.
last game. Gabe was able to draw a walk. Very crucial inning that happened here. Looking to barrel one up. As you see, he fouls that one off.
Yeah, now 0-1 to Sawyer. Senior captain on this team. Starting catcher in every game except for maybe one throwaway second game of a doubleheader. And that ball hit him right off the helmet. Sawyer takes first. Doesn't look phased at all, and we'll see Gavin Novotny come in and run for him as Tegan Melgren's up with 2 outs and Novotny on first.
This would be crucial if the Raiders on 2 outs can do some damage like this, where they put a guy like Gavin Novotny, 11 stolen bases on the year. Actually, I believe it's 12 now. I believe he swiped the bag last game. So obviously speed on the base paths. A hitter like Tegan Melgren at the plate. If Gavin takes off here on this first pitch, Tegan has a chance to score him in on a 2-out rally that would put the Raiders up 1 more, although they are currently leading 2-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Yeah, absolutely. Tegan can put plenty of power into a ball when he pulls it. He can also go opposite way for a single. Not saying he doesn't have opposite field power, but most of it comes when he pulls it. And his back pick over to first. Novotny caught almost off guard, but backed pretty easily.
Yeah, I have a feeling Byron's definitely expecting Gavin to do something on the base paths here. He's a very aggressive, very smart base runner, and very fast, too.
Swiped a bag in the first game on Saturday, and he's going off here. Melgren rips it, foul. Almost a great hit and run there by Tegan Melgren, but just went foul.
If that ball was fair, we would have Gavin scoring and Tegan on 2. That was roped.
Absolutely. Frozen rope there from Tegan Melgren, but man, the first baseman, Nick Netsky, almost made a great play on it, but just going to get there, and Tegan's going to have an 0-1 count now. As the Raiders dugout throws some balls back to the catcher. And looks like Gavin was tying his shoe or something out there. They're waiting for the umpire to get back and the guy from the Byron Bears dugout to grab that foul ball. So here we are, back underway, 2 outs. Tegan Melgren up with a 0-1 count and Gavin Novotny on first. And back throw to first. Novotny back easily. Would be a little surprised if Gavin takes off again here. They are definitely expecting it. Might even see a pitch out here.
It'd have to be a very, very good jump.
And he does take off. It's lifted very high. Novotny, it's 2 outs, so Novotny's going, but it's made in left center field by the left fielder, Keaton Hubert. Raiders strand 1 on 1 hit by pitch. Raiders up 2-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard going into the top of the 3rd on NorthfieldLive.com.
Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK, we're swinging into spring. Spring is here and it's time to get outdoors. Hiking, biking, boating, walking, or running. Let's make this a spring free of glasses or contacts. Ritchie Eye and LASIK will help you swing into spring with up to $500 off all of our LASIK treatments.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
It's the little things in life that matter the most, like spending time with my family. Hip pain started to slow me down, and it was time to get help. I did some research and decided on the orthopedics team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics. They listened to my concerns and helped me make an informed decision. 3 months later, I could not be happier. My hip feels great, and I'm back outside. I appreciate the personalized care I got from the orthopedics team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics.
We're back to Ready Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Tyler Hughes out on the mound now. In for Nolan Thompson. That pitcher will not be hitting as the pitcher spot is being DH'd for in this game. Gabe, you're going to run through Tyler's season so far?
Yeah. Most recently, Tyler did get this start on Saturday against the Byron Bears the first time they faced him. Went 5 innings, let up 3 runs on 8 hits, on 3 errors. He had 2 walks and 4 strikeouts. He's a big strikeout guy. 50 plus on the season, 54 to be exact. And all in all, he's been the Raiders guy all season. I can remember as far back as him starting the first game against Mankato East, going 5 innings and just having a great shutting out teams. like Mankato West, so he's been really a decent job. As that one pulled through the hole, Isaiah Brennan stays hot. Wow.
Yeah, there was a big hole there. Spencer Melgren was playing more towards the middle, as Isaiah Brennan has hit a couple balls up there, but left a big hole in between first and second, and he took advantage of that. Great hitter, did a great hitter thing. Brings up Jake Koshny.
Finish up on Tyler Hughes. He's not a guy who really gives up a whole lot of hits. He's more of a strikeout pitcher, unlike Thompson, who gives up more hits and more contact, but just gets equally as much outs. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. It's a 1-2 punch with those two. Exactly the type of pitchers, especially both senior leaders on this team, who you want here, as Tyler's able to get that first strike. And Koshny is here batting, trying to see what, and that one
lifted it high and deep into left field, kept going back on the warning track, makes the catch. Thought for a second that one might have been gone. Kept caught it just a step in front of the warning track, but Koshny put a drive into that ball.
And that's not surprising. I'm going to be honest with you. When the Byron Bears faced off Northfield for the first time, Hughes on the mound, that 6th inning, they hit 5 singles in a row. They've seen Tyler Hughes before. It's going to be a huge battle for him, and I think with his next level arm, he's committed to Gus Davis. I think that this is the moment where he can really be that next level athlete.
Yeah, absolutely. Tyler going to Gustavus. I know Spencer's going to St. John's up in St. Cloud. I'm not sure where any other seniors are going or if they're playing. Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Sawyer's throw down to second. Almost, but he's safe at second.
I think the ball just popped out of Geiger's glove there at the end, it looks like. What a dime throw by Gabe Sawyer behind the plate from his knees. Shoots it down to the second base. Geiger not able to get 100% on that, and Brennan is in at second with a stolen base.
Yeah, that's that senior captain catcher Gabe Sawyer. Very cool, calm, collected after the swing and a miss. Bat in front of his face, on his knees, threw it down to second easily.
Now they might be talking about that call here, or
umpire's going to come out, talk to Tyler, or just brush off the ball maybe. Looks like they've had a little trouble with the balls so far here in this second game, making sure that they're all the nicest they can be.
Yeah, definitely want no unneeded errors in equipment and in play today in this do-or-die section final between the Northfield Raiders and the Byron Bears.
Yeah, absolutely. Just kind of running out of game balls this late in the section tournament. That ball is taken for ball 2. So 2-1 now, 1 out, runner on second.
Reed Beelan, the cleanup hitter at the plate. Great guy for Byron. 390 on the season as he swings through that one. Well done by Tyler Hughes to go with that off-speed to get him to swing through that. 24 hits on the season. Beelan, a dangerous guy. Got a base hit earlier off Nolan Thompson. Great hitter at the plate and dangerous with the runner in scoring positions. He fouls that one backwards behind us here in the press box.
Absolutely. We're going to stay here. Tyler's pitch, grounded left side. Aaron Reister fields it cleanly, throws it on to first for the second out. Did a good job looking the runner back, and then threw it on to first just in time. Good play by the Aaron Reister there.
Yeah, well done by Aaron. Slow chopper ball, able to sort of sit on it, wait just enough so that he can glove it. Look that runner back, fire, huge can of an arm there at 3B. And retire the second out of the inning.
Yeah, so here's Spencer Neerman.
Neerman last game was able to poke one off Thompson. Wants to do it here off Tyler Hughes. Just an all-around great guy for Byron to have here in this position.
Yeah, absolutely.
We say it about Beelan. We say it about Koshny. We say it about Hubert. Well, it's all true. All these guys are batting 300 plus. As we see it happen here.
It's into center field for a base hit. Runner being waved, and the throw to the plate not going to be there. And this is a tie game. Sawyer's thrown out to second, nabs him. But the tie game now, and the runner does score, and it's now a 2-ball game.
Well done by Gabe Sawyer. Cuts that throw off from home, fires it back. catches Nealman trying to take two. Well done by the Raiders defense.
Yep, but Byron ties the game up 2-2 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard going into the bottom of the third on NorthfieldLive.com.
I'm Jared Finstuen, Commercial Loan Officer with Community Resource Bank. At Community Resource Bank, we believe banking is about helping people. Every client relationship is unique, and we are committed to helping find the right solution for our customers. Loan decisions are made locally, and we are always there when our customers need us. Community Resource Bank is here for your personal or business banking needs. Stop into one of our branches today so we can get you started with a tailored plan to help meet your unique financial needs. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Go Raiders!
Valley Auto House is a full-service collision center, towing facility, and automotive repair shop. Servicing all makes and models, we do everything from oil changes, brakes, suspension, to full engine replacement. If you have a business, Valley Auto House is a state-certified DOT inspection and repair facility with the certified technicians to keep your vehicles on the road. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at Highway 3 South in Northfield, or find us at valleyautohouse.net.
And we're back to Rugby Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Gabe's going to break down that replay of that last play.
So as we see Nealman able to drive that one into center field. Cam picks it up, thinks he can get that runner at home. Gabe recognizes that it's already too late, snags it, rips it down right there for Spencer Melgren, able to tag out Nealman, and the Raiders pick up their third out of the inning. However, the run does score as it's on the throw, but they do save a double and another opportunity for Byron to keep hitting.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful play by Gabe Sawyer there. But here's the tie game, 2-2 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. But here's the leadoff hitter, Jake Geiger, here in the bottom of the third.
The right spot Northfield wants to be in. Jake obviously in his first AB. We saw it for the first time in a long time. He swung and made contact with that first pitch, got himself a single. Let's see if he can do that again.
And he's showing bunt, pulls back, takes ball one.
Geiger not able to score in the first inning. Got caught in a double play ball by Spencer Melgren, was part of that. Hopefully here he can get on again and this time score to help the Raiders out.
And Geiger takes strike one there.
Now is probably the time, Joey, when we'll see Geiger start to swing the bat.
Absolutely. More trying to catch Byron off guard in that first inning. First pitch swinging, and he takes that one in. Kind of brushed him back there, but it's 2-1 now.
So far, the Raider hitters have been doing a great job. Quentin Holmes, 31 pitches through 2.5 innings. Very surprising here as he deals 2-1.
And that's strike two on Jake Geiger. 2-2 now.
For going a complete game, last time he faced the Raiders, starting off 32 pitches at this point in the game, it's going to be a tough battle for him if he wants to or think about going complete game again.
And that ball's grounded up the middle. Tyler Fox gets there, throwing a first. Just gets him. Nice play by Tyler Fox to retire Jake Geiger. Shortstop on shortstop crime there, as that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, it's a great ball by Geiger. I mean, that's the perfect spot. He was right on time. Straight ball up the middle. Gets past Holmes. However, Fox, being a very agile shortstop, able to get over, scoop it up, and fire to get the speedy Geiger out.
Yeah, here's Spencer Melgren going to St. John's, as we said earlier, going to play baseball there. Another guy who's going to play baseball later, Nolan Thompson's going to Montana. I think he's going to play some club ball out there, is what I heard.
Yep, Montana State. Actually, Johan Schroer, another Northfield Live guy, a commentator, going out there too. Good luck to both those two out at Montana State.
Absolutely. Now 2-0 to Spencer Melgren. And that ball misses high, brings us to 3-0 on Spencer.
Spencer looking to knock his 25th base hit of the season, sitting at 24. I'm going to go with 320, 330 batting average. I am at 315 coming into today. He was able to grab one last game. Very crucial, and right here, he takes ball 4 and gets on base to start the Raiders.
Yeah, quick walk there from Spencer, and here's Cam Kaiser. Got on base in his last at-bat, and we saw what happened after that.
He was able to obviously get that clutch triple in the game before, starting to find his rhythm again, especially crucial time if this Raider baseball team is able to walk away with a win. and a shot at the state tournament.
One out. Spencer Melgren on first. Throw back to first. Not there. Netsky doesn't even try to apply the tag. Cam, the center fielder all year. Another throw back to first. Center fielder all year. We've seen Gavin Novotny fill in here and there, late innings. Get Gavin out some time out there. He's a great fielder. A lot of outfield depth on this Raiders team. And there's strike one of Kaiser on the first pitch of this at-bat.
Crowd still big here in Red Wing. Obviously, a do-or-die game. Everyone wants to be here to watch, see what these two teams can do from both sides, Byron and Northfield.
Spencer takes off. Kaiser swings and misses. No throw down. Spencer takes second on the defensive indifference. And Kaiser's count moves to 0-2.
Well done by Spencer to snag that base. 13 on the season for him. He's chasing down Kaiser. As I was saying before with the crowd, we see a lot more Byron youth players here out tonight. Always great to see the youth getting involved in this. As Cam flies that one up. Looks
right
like
fielder
it's real
coming
high.
in. Second baseman going out. And right fielder makes the catch. Good communication there from Byron to decide who's getting that ball. And here is Austin Kep.
First time we've seen Freegard make a play today. He took Holmes' spot there in right field as Holmes went to pitch. Well done by him to get that out. Cam really wish he could have put that one on the line because, boy, would that have gone to the fence.
Yeah, absolutely. Freegard, we saw him run in the last game near the end there. And like I said, here's Austin Kep. And what can you say about that last at-bat besides that ball was smashed?
Well, we know exactly what Holmes on the mound is not going to do.
Yeah, throw a ball very nice and inside for him. Hits the outside part of the plate there for strike one. And we'll see him most likely nibble around the corners here for Austin Kep. Takes a ball outside here. And Holmes is staying on that outside part of the plate.
Yeah, that or Austin's probably not going to see a fastball for the rest of this game.
Yeah.
From any pitcher that Byron decides to throw, even if it's a different change of speeds, I feel like you can't give him something close. Otherwise, you might get another ball out to the left field, as that's a close, on the line, if not over, call for a strike on Austin Kep.
Kep did not like it, but it's 1-2 now here, and he's got to open up that zone. And the pitch to Austin. Ground ball right side, in for a base hit. Spencer being waved. It's past the right fielder. He bobbles it. Kept going into second. So a single and an error.
And that is the man to do it, people. Austin Kep, 38 base hits on the season. He does it again, this time opposite field. As we saw the home run earlier this time. Lines one in to right center. Scoots past the right fielder. He's able to pick up an extra free base and score a run. Your Raiders are up 3-2 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Absolutely. Kep can do it all. He's got power. He's got contact ability. Shoots it the other way for a base hit. And here's Aaron Reister. Takes the ball low.
Have a day, Austin Kep. And it's only going to keep going. We're still in the third inning. Kep's going to have at least one or two more ABs to try and keep going with his hitting resume today.
All right. Takes that one up and in.
Howie quickly now up 2-0 and a good count. He's been pretty hot today. Had that one earlier. Has made great contact. Just been snubbed by a couple great plays by the Byron fielders.
Oh, 2 now to Howie Reister. And that hits the outside part of the plate for a strike.
See that outside pitch again. Holmes really utilizing it. Koshny behind the plate, really utilizing it, setting up there now.
That ball's lifted into left center field. Left fielder going back and makes the catch to end the inning. But the damage is done as Austin Kep brings home another run for the Raiders, gives them the 3-2 lead on the Heritage Bank scoreboard going into the top of the fourth here on NorthfieldLive.com.
After 12 plus years of notable success as an independent brokerage, Professional Pride Realty has joined forces with Century 21 Atwood to provide you with even more exceptional real estate experiences. With over 17 offices throughout Minnesota, Century 21 Atwood has been proudly serving Minnesota's real estate needs since 1867. Professional Pride Realty is proud to be partnering with Century 21 Atwood. We look forward to continuing to serve you with the same level of excellence you have come to expect from us, now with the added support and expertise of Century 21 Atwood.
Now that planting season has arrived, get to Thomas Gardens and Nursery in Faribault, formerly Tweehoffs, to get your vegetable garden started. They have starter cauliflower, broccoli, rhubarb, seed potatoes, and multiple varieties of onion sets. Thomas Garden and Nursery also has straw bales, potting soil, blueberry and raspberry bushes, and pansy bowls to make your garden beautiful. Bring your own containers and they'll fill them with plants of your choice. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday and Sunday 11 to 4. Get your garden started with the help of Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and North.
And we are back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Tyler Hughes out for his second inning of work here in relief from Nolan Thompson. Raiders holding a 3-2 lead on the Heritage Bank scoreboard after Austin Kep brought home a run in the bottom of the third.
Nolan Thompson, who was pitching before Hughes, was able to go 2 innings, only giving up 1 run on 2 hits on 1 error and only 1 walk. No strikeouts for Thompson. Pretty surprising, however, he did only go 2 innings. Tyler here set to start his second and face a very dangerous lefty, Keelan Hubert.
Yeah, absolutely. Hughes' first pitch misses low.
Hubert, a guy, .419 on the season. Byron's second best hitter. The man behind him, Owen Jefferson Kroc, being Byron's top hitter so far.
And that misses just outside, too.
Hubert was able to earlier have that hard ball out towards Tegan Malgren. Tegan took that first step or 2 in, thinking it was going to drop. Instead, sails over his head, and Hubert was able to get in for a double.
Now 3-0 to Hubert. Raiders win this game, go to state. Will be the second team the first team since that 2016 squad made it to state. Promised my uncle, who was on the 2002 squad that placed 3rd in state, that I would mention them. Apparently they should have won, according to him, but I wasn't there. So, as Hubert drew that walk, brings up Owen Jefferson Kroc.
Very uncommon for Tyler Hughes. Big strikeout guy, 54 on the season in the 40-plus innings that he has pitched. So very surprising for him to see give up such an easy 4-pitch walk. But he fires back here for strike 1.
0-1 now, runner on first with no outs.
And especially threatening to give up that walk to start the inning and leave a hitter like Kroc with a man on base. So very surprising to see from Tyler Hughes, and let's see if Byron can claw that 1 run back.
Now 1-1. Jefferson Kroc steps into bat. Hughes comes set, and the pitch. Runner was taken off. It lands very softly hit, and it landed just behind Jake Eschen. Spencer Melgren almost got there. And a good hit and run ball, but the runner couldn't get to third.
That was like a perfect placement hit and run ball. Wow,
yeah.
Just enough backspin to not really travel, not high enough that Spencer or Eschen could get under it. Literally bloops into that deep part of the infield, and there's 2 runners on now for Byron with no outs and another dangerous Byron hitter, Nick Netsky.
Only thing is Hubert kind of had to hold up as the ball was in the air. Only reason he's in on third now. But now with runners on first and second, no out, Nick Netsky, a very dangerous hitter, as you said. We'll see if Byron can do some damage here. Hughes steps off.
Currently batting .500 against the Northfield pitchers. So a guy that you really don't want at the plate here with runners on first and second.
And he's got a double. And he shows bunt here. Fouled it off, straight back into Gabe Sawyer. That caught me off guard there. Smart idea to play some small ball there from the Byron head coach. Get a guy who's been red hot against this Raiders team to catch him off guard, show bunt here. We'll see if he does it again.
At the same time, very surprising with a guy being so red hot that they don't know what to. And
that ball's left deep into left field. Or no, not that deep apparently. Austin Kep makes the catch, not going very far. His throw back to second, not in time. I thought that ball was way over his head.
Yeah, it looked like it from here, but that's the kind of thing I was more expecting from Nick Netsky. Have his coach let him get in there and swing. wasn't able to put it over Austin Kep's head. Kep gives the Raiders their first out, and runners still at first and second.
Here's the 9-hole hitter, Quentin Holmes, and we do see activity in the Raider bullpen with Isaiah Steiner throwing. Tyler Hughes' pitch gets in there for strike one. And, I mean, you can't stress enough how important Thompson throwing that complete game in the last game was. Really saved this Raiders bullpen. Got plenty of time. Got plenty of pitchers now to throw in here for the second game. That ball's popped up foul.
For sure. And it's a huge deal, especially in close-knit games when you want as many guys and as many good pitchers as possible. Nolan goes technically 9 innings on these Byron Bears and saves Hughes, Spencer Melgren, Isaiah Steiner, who's currently warming up, and Tegan Melgren.
That ball is lifted into right center. Cam Kaiser going over, makes the catch, but the runner is tagging up. Relay throw to third. They're going to hold on to it. Spencer Melgren holds on to it, and there's now runners on the corners.
Well done by
two outs.
Well done by Spencer there to hold that one.
Yeah.
He realized as soon as he turned that that runner on second was there, basically. So, well done. But now Byron, 2 outs, runner 90 feet away, has a shot to cut this lead and bring it back to a tie ball game.
Yeah, here's Tyler Fox, guy who has flashed the leather against the Raiders so far. We'll see what he can do with the bat. Hasn't really done much with the bat so far, but you never know. Leadoff hitter for a reason.
He's definitely done a lot in the field. Made plenty of plays last game. Looking to make a play at the plate here.
That gets in there for strike one.
Fox is very good at drawing walks, too, as a leadoff guy. And
that ball's left into left field. Kept going back. Camps under it. Makes the catch to end the inning. Byron strands 2 on, I believe, 2 hits. Raiders up 3-2 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard going into the bottom of the 4th on NorthfieldLive.com.
The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall. With all of your mailing and printing needs, we can pack it up, ship it out, and get it down the road. Fabricate a sign or a banner. We work hard to know our products. We can find what works for you and set you up with everything you need. The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall, offering solutions for you.
Tires hit the road, potholes everywhere. You need a tire that will be able to handle the rugged terrain of spring roads in Minnesota. Witt Brothers is here to equip you with all of the top tire brands. This spring, you can save with huge rebates on Bridgestone, Firestone, Goodyear, and more. Get the best wheels on your ride and stay prepared for whatever the roads throw your way. For all your automotive maintenance and repair needs, drive to Witt Brothers, located at 701 Division Street downtown.
We're back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Jake Eschen's going to lead off this bottom of the 4th for the Raiders here as they are up 3-2 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Eschen led off the bottom of the 2nd earlier in the game. Didn't get on there, but we'll see what he can do here.
He found his spark at the end of the first game. That huge 2 RBI single put the Raiders up 4-1. That ended up being the final score. Eschen here looking to put another ball in play. He hasn't gone down swinging in a long time as he does that.
Tyler Fox fields it, throws it on to first to retire Eschen. Eschen got some sneaky wheels on him, almost beat that out, or a lot closer than you'd expect, or I expect at least. But now there's 1 out for Seth Thompson, no one on.
We just mentioned Tyler Fox, who's at the plate, making a lot of plays in the infield and out on defense, and sure enough, there it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got another ground ball. He got a ground ball out of Seth Thompson last time. Kind of their guy on defense, the Byron Bears, the one they turn to make the plays.
Absolutely. Raiders got plenty of those guys out in the field. Geiger, Melgren, even Nolan Thompson at third when he's out there. And the pitch to Seth, taken for a ball high. One count to Seth Thompson. Lifts it foul and out of play.
Seth really trying to find some life and find some life for the Northfield guys too. I mean, they got it last inning. They did score Spencer to put themselves up. It was a great play, but they They're really looking for that one.
High into left field. Left fielder going over, makes the catch in foul territory. What a catch by Kalen Hubert out there. As it would have landed foul, but Hubert got there.
Yeah, as I was about to say, the last game ended with a lot of life from the Raiders. They were able to pick up the 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th to make great plays. They've done that a little bit here. They've chipped away, but they need and they want that big break to really, really fire up the bench and fire up the boys.
Yeah, here's the senior captain catcher Gabe Sawyer. Swings and misses on the first pitch he sees.
Holmes 55 pitches now through 4. Kind of really starting to find his zone, work through these Raider hitters.
There's ball 1-1 now. 2 outs, no one on.
Really the only person who he can't get through is Austin Kep.
Yeah, Austin drove in all the Raiders' runs so far with the 3-2 lead on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. And he takes that one outside. 2-1 now to Gabe Sawyer. Sawyer looking to spark a 2-out rally here with Teague Melgren on deck. And he takes the ball outside.
Sawyer last game able to make a couple clutch plays. Stopped a throw around or a throw home to cut off and get a runner out trying to take an extra base.
That ball is hit to the shortstop. Tyler Fox has a little trouble with it. Bounces off his chest, but the throw on to first in time. Raiders down 1-2-3. Going into the top of the 5th, up 3-2 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
At Merchants Bank, we're committed to helping our customers fulfill their hopes and dreams. But what does that look like? It means being there to guide you through financial choices, like tips for maximizing your savings or choosing an affordable mortgage option based on your needs. It means we have digital banking tools to make your life easier. And when you need a local, friendly person to talk to, we're here for you then, too. Join Merchants Bank family today. Visit merchantsbank.com or stop in today.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bress, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
And we are back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Tyler Hughes out for his 3rd inning of work here in the top of the 5th. We saw Isaiah Steiner warming up earlier in the game. I think I saw Teague Melgren throwing a little bit in the last half inning before he had to go be on deck. So we'll see what Hughes does here, how long of a leash he has.
Hughes set to go for his 3rd inning of work. So far, Hughes only given up 1 run on 3 hits. 26 pitches so far. He's about at the same spot Thompson was, then a little bit more efficient, and hoping to sort of slow down and eliminate the rest of the Byron offense.
Yeah, he is facing the heart of the order here with the 2-hole hitter, the red-hot Isaiah Brennan. Brennan takes strike 1 there. Brennan, one of the 2 juniors in this lineup, along with Owen Jefferson Crock, and he has been lighting this Raiders pitching staff up. That's a ground ball up the middle. Spencer Melgren has a little trouble with it. It goes between his legs, and he's on. Tyler on the ground as he tried to make a little sliding catch there. Caught him a little off guard. But he's on now.
I think Spencer didn't get his glove down in time as quickly as he thought he might have, or had less time than he think he did. That's usually not something you see out of the senior captain Spencer Melgren. However, it's life for Byron as they get Isaiah Brennan on for the 3rd time today, looking to score him.
Here's Jake Caution. He put a drive into 1 in his last at-bat, but flew out in the warning track. So we'll see if he can put a little more behind that and give Byron a lead here as the Raiders are up 3-2 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard here in the top of the 5th. And that pitch misses outside. They're not giving Caution anything to hit. Like I said just a minute ago, Byron has a lot of seniors in this lineup. Koshny, just another one of them. senior catcher for them. Flies that into center field. Cam Kaiser coming in and makes the catch. Very high. Took a while to drop, but it's out one anyways.
That's a good sign for Tyler Hughes. He likes it when that ball's popped up and Cam Kaiser's running on it. It seems like nearly anywhere in the ballpark is his. Obviously, respectively, any ball that Tegan or Kep, he's not going to go get. But anything else in the middle in that no man's land, you can expect Cam Kaiser to be on that ball.
Yeah, absolutely. That ball's popped up. Cam's, for a while, he played second base. I don't know why, but for some reason he did. I remember I was in right, he was in second, and he was basically covering that half of right field for me. I mean, he's a great athlete, can get anywhere. And that's ball one. I believe it's now 1-1 to Beelan. Yep, it is.
Beelan, the Byron 4-hole, 393 on the season. Trying to touch that 400 batting average as he turns away from that one. And it hit him.
It hit him. Must have just brushed him, as there's now 2 runners on for Spencer Neerman with 1 out.
Wow, Tyler Hughes not happy that he gave up that one. Probably didn't believe that it actually hit him. Saw something we didn't. I didn't think it hit him at first. It looked like he just turned away to
it looked like he spun around. Looked like it just grazed his jersey on the spin around. Isaiah Steiner has been warming up the bullpen here. And the first pitch to Neerman. Hit into left center field. It's going to be down. Kaiser fields it. 1 run will score, as the game is tied 3-3 in the Heritage Bank scoreboard, with a 1-out base knock by Spencer Neerman.
He did that earlier. He had that one that went to Cam Kaiser. That was also the same play where he was thrown out trying to dig for 2. However, this time with a runner in front of him, he was able to hold up and gets a nice RBI single for Byron, as it's now 3-3 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
We do have Josh Spitzak coming out to talk to Tyler Hughes. Steiner's still throwing in the bullpen, assuming he's not coming in yet. But as we know, you only get 2 mound visits, or the second mound visit, you have to pull the pitcher. So this is the last time Spitzak's going to get to talk to Tyler Hughes this half inning. He better make sure he gets everything he wants to say out. Steiner did pitch last Saturday. He went 2 innings after Tyler Hughes was pulled after 5. So Hughes is staying out there as Steiner isn't coming in. And the batter is going to be Kalen Hubert.
Steiner was able to allow no hits on no runs. He did have 3 strikeouts, very big strikeouts against Byron. So I would not be surprised if Tyler gets into more of a jam, that we would see Steiner. But Steiner would have to be very efficient and not really pitch to these Byron hitters, as we've seen so far with the Neerman hit, that they've been able to make very great contact.
We are seeing Steiner walk out of the bullpen and back into the Raiders dugout, ready to go in a moment's notice. There's strike 1 to Hubert. Big lefty, playing a nice left field out there and doing it with his bat, too.
Super threatening from Byron here. Top 2 hitters.
Lifting into left field, looks foul, and it is out of play. Kep almost got there, but just not quite there.
Hubert batting .419. The guy behind him, Kroc, .434. Real dangerous. The exact situation Byron hopes to be in, especially with 1 out. However, Tyler is up 0-2.
Tyler comes set. His pitch swung on over Aaron Reeser's head and into left field. Runner being waved. He will score. Byron takes a 4-3 lead on the Heritage Bank scoreboard here in the top of the 5th. As this Byron crowd is getting loud. They are loving it. Base knock from Kalen Hubert.
And here comes Josh Spitzak. That's the end of the day for Tyler Hughes. And it's been the story of his games against Byron. He gave up 3 hits to score 3 runs last time. And here again, back-to-back singles, Neerman and Hubert. They are hitting off these Raider pitchers, and they got to do something different now. Save this very intense section final ball game. Winner goes to state, loser goes home. Gotta have it, and we'll send us to an ad break as Isaiah Steiner warms up here on NorthfieldLive.com.
After 12 plus years of notable success as an independent brokerage, Professional Pride Realty has joined forces with Century 21 Atwood to provide you with even more exceptional real estate experiences. With over 17 offices throughout Minnesota, Century 21 Atwood has been proudly serving Minnesota's real estate needs since 1867. Professional Pride Realty is proud to be partnering with Century 21 Atwood. We look forward to continuing to serve you with the same level of excellence you have come to expect from us, now with the added support and expertise of Century 21 Atwood.
At Merchants Bank, we're committed to helping our customers fulfill their hopes and dreams. But what does that look like? It means being there to guide you through financial choices, like tips for maximizing your savings or choosing an affordable mortgage option based on your needs. It means we have digital banking tools to make your life easier. And when you need a local, friendly person to talk to, we're here for you then, too. Join Merchants Bank family today. Visit merchantsbank.com or stop in today.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. We're swinging into spring. Spring is the time to get outdoors. Yard cleanup, time at the lake, the golf course, or on the beach. This year, let's make this a spring free of glasses or contacts. And Ritchie Eye and LASIK want to help you swing into spring with up to $500 off all of our LASIK treatments.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
And we are back to Ready Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Isaiah Steiner out here entering the game in the top of the fifth with one out, runners on first and second. Raiders down 4-3 at the Byron Bears on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Yeah, this is a tough spot for the Raiders, especially Owen Jefferson Crock at the plate, their best hitter, batting .439 on the season. Really dangerous, but facing a very consistent Isaiah Steiner. Last time when he faced Byron, 3 Ks, 1 walk, 0 runs, and 0 hits. Steiner hadn't seen a whole lot of action this season, only thrown 8 1/4 innings. However, he's been behind 2 or 3 of the best pitchers I think Northfield's ever seen.
Yeah. 2 of those innings were last Saturday against this Byron Bears team. He walked the first batter he saw, got the next 6 batters down, and now has a 1-1 count to Jefferson Crock. And that ball is fouled off, brings us to 1-2.
This is that moment when Steiner needs to be clutch again. Cold on the mound, as they say, to try and stop this Byron offense, stop this attack, keep it at a 1-run game. Don't let Byron get any more than they need.
Steiner, the Raiders closer this year, they haven't needed a closer very much. Starters have gone very deep into games, started to cut you off there, Gabe. That ball was low in the dirt.
No, all good, Joe. I was just going to say don't make it any more than 2 runs, because then at that point it's a crooked number and it looks scary up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, absolutely. It is cooling down here. We're down to 73 and partially cloudy here in Red Wing at the Red Wing Athletic Field.
And still probably the same crowd, if not even. I've seen a few more people trickle in as they realize how intense this section final game is getting.
And that ball brings us to a full count with 1 out to Owen Jefferson Crock. Very dangerous hitter against a very good pitcher.
You can feel the intensity in the air. Everyone's ready, waiting for whatever that next play might be.
Steiner's pitch. Foul tip. Straight back. Just got a piece of it to stay alive. Good hitting from Owen Jefferson Crock there. Not a great hit, not a great pitch to put in play, but a good pitch to foul off.
The one of 2 juniors in this lineup, the DH. That really says something, especially if you've got a junior, really powerful hitter hitting as your DH. You can really trust this guy, especially in this moment. For Byron, they're excited to see that he's at the plate.
Yeah, absolutely. Full count, as we said. Steiner's pitch. Swung on, ground ball up the middle. Geiger fields it, flips it on to Melgren at second, throws on to first. Past Jake Eschen at first, 1 run will score on the error. Byron increases their lead to 5-3 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Spencer Neerman comes around to score. He had that single earlier this inning on a double play attempt by the Raider infield. Geiger got one, flips it to Spencer. His throw had to really rush that, spiked it, and got past Eschen. So now Byron still fighting. 2 outs, runner on first. Nick Netsky at the plate.
Netsky takes ball 1 there. 2 outs, runner on first now to Nick Netsky. First baseman for the Byron team. That ball is lifted. Spencer Melgren going back. Tegan Melgren coming in. Spencer makes the call and makes the catch to end the inning. But the damage is done as Byron scores 3 and take a 5-3 lead on the Heritage Bank scoreboard going into the bottom of the 5th on NorthfieldLive.com.
Running is my passion. Even on the busiest days, I make time to lace up. When knee pain started to slow me down, I knew it was my move, and I chose the orthopedics team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics. Their personalized care was phenomenal. They listened to my concerns and took the time to explain my options. Thankfully, I didn't need surgery. With the right treatment and information on how to take care of my knee, I'm ready for the road ahead. I appreciate the extra care the orthopedics team gave me at Northfield Hospital and Clinics.
Hometown Credit Union is proud to call Northfield and Dundas home. We offer a variety of loan options, checking, savings, and credit card accounts with a focus on financial wellness and member advocacy. You belong at Hometown Credit Union. Learn more at hometowncu.coop.
We're back to Raider Baseball here on NorthfieldLive.com. Raiders down 5-3 here in the bottom of the 5th to the Byron Bears in an elimination game on NorthfieldLive.com. This game is winner go home for both teams. The winner of this game will go to state, and Tegan Melgren's going to lead us off here in the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, very intense game, Joey. As we saw last inning, Byron able to jump on Tyler Hughes and really put runs back on the board, put themselves up in the spot they want to be. Now it's Northfield's turn. How do they respond? Do they get the hits that they want? I mean, they're at a great part in the order. Tegan Melgren, Jake Geiger, Spencer Melgren, 9 top. So can Tegan get us going and get these Raiders off and cut down that crooked number?
Yeah, Tegan, the 9-hole hitter. After him, it's going to be the leadoff hitter, Jake Geiger. So we'll see if Tegan can get on for him.
Tegan, 222 on the season. Able to put the ball really anywhere. Likes that right center gap. We saw him fire one down, foul over the, as he tries to put that bunt down.
It's down. It's a good bunt. Third baseman coming in, doesn't make a throw. They're calling him out because he stepped on home plate. Tegan Melgren stepped on home plate. He did that last Saturday, and he's going to be out on the runner interference.
Wow, we see that again. Tegan Melgren caught with this on Saturday. Puts a perfect bunt down. However, on his way out, steps on home plate. Very unfortunate for Tegan, especially on a perfect bunt and a spot. Yeah, as he tries to push that one to third, steps on the plate, and that's runner interference.
So here's Jake. Rips that ball into left field. Very high, very deep. Left fielder going back. It's at the warning track. Bounces off the wall. Geiger's going to 3. The throw there. Not going to be there. Geiger has a triple. Great hit by Jake Geiger with 1 out to give the Raiders some momentum here in the bottom of the 5th.
Holy crap, Jake Geiger, you got hot today or what?
Yeah.
A single in the first, a ball, 1 hop in the fence here now, especially after what just happened with Tegan Melgren. Well done by Jake Geiger, being that leadoff hitter, sends one to deep left, and finds himself 90 feet away from scoring.
Here's Spencer Melgren. And that ball's hit to the right side, into right field for a base hit. Jake Geiger will score. Raiders cut the deficit to 5-4 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard here in the bottom of the 5th on a Spencer Melgren RBI single.
See, this is the exact thing we've been talking about all section playoffs. This top of the order needs to be lethal. They have been. Their stats say they are, and here it is. Jake Geiger gets on with a triple. Spencer Melgren bats him in with a single, and now Cam Kaiser, a guy who had a triple in the game prior to this, can do something with a runner on first as Holmes tries to pick off Spencer, but he's back in time.
We do see Tegan Melgren now warming up in the Raiders bullpen as Cam Kaiser into bat with 1 out and a runner on first. Another throwback to first.
Spencer trying to grab a 14th stolen base this season. Definitely a time to do it right here when they need runners in scoring position to cut this lead to a tie game.
And he does take off. Throw goes over, or maybe he even caught that.
No, it did go over.
Okay, he did go over.
That's the 3rd or 4th time today. Obviously, in the game prior, Geiger was able to score off a stolen base attempt because Koshny overthrew it. Earlier today, the second baseman Neerman had to jump up and grab one, and here again, Kashi's been overthrowing those balls to second.
And that's a ball high. Now 2-0 on Cam Kaiser.
That's a dangerous count to put Cam Kaiser in. Batting .368. Obviously, the triple earlier we said he has the power. Runner in scoring position.
That ball is lined just foul.
That would have been a hit and a half. You scoot that one down the line, he's on 2, if not 3. Spencer's in to score. The Raiders in the spot that they want to be in. They're the ones attacking now on Byron.
Now 2-1 on Cam Kaiser. That probably would have been a triple. I mean, his wheels. Now 2-1, 1 out. And there's strike 2. Now 2-2 to Cam Kaiser with 1 out and a runner on second.
Going back to Geiger's deep shot, I don't know if I've really ever seen him hit a ball that hard, that far. And he was a little fired up. First triple of the season. Cam fouls that one back, and I'm pretty sure it's a first triple in a while.
Yeah.
He might have done it last summer. I can't remember because Geiger was usually on for nice little single base hits. But that one, his first triple of the season, and ended up scoring to make it 5-4 Byron on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Yeah. Kaiser hits that over the second baseman. It's going to be extra bases. Spencer Melgren being waved, and it's a tie game. Cam Kaiser ties us up with a double. That scores Spencer Melgren. We're now 5-5 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard here in the bottom of the 5th.
Wow, Cam Kaiser, have a day. He was on earlier with a walk. Now a nice piece of hitting, double to the right center gap. Just what you need from him in this moment. Tie ball game. Byron Bears, Northfield Raiders, as Coach Byron comes out to talk to Holmes. And I'm guessing it's the end of the day.
Yeah, I haven't noticed any activity, but Jordan Bale, the Byron head coach, is coming out to talk to his infield. Not sure if he's pulling him here or if he's going to let him stay out a little longer. He did throw a complete game last Saturday against the Raiders, only allowed 1 run, though. So far, 5 have scored for the Raiders. He is going to let him ride.
They have a lot of faith in their ace. I don't blame them. Great guy to have out there. But let's see what can get done. 3 straight hits for the Raiders. Austin Kebb been dangerous all night. We've seen what he's done. Let's see if he has the ice cold veins, the guy to get it done here to knock in this winning run.
And they will not intentionally walk him, it looks like. As with 1 out and a runner on second, I wouldn't be surprised. First pitch to Austin. Ball in dirt.
I guess I wouldn't classify Cam as the winning run. I'd say he'd be the leading run. Winning run would be at the point
leading run.
When
go ahead run, yeah. And that ball misses outside. Austin done a lot of damage for the Raiders so far this game. Looking to do some more.
Holmes at pitch 70 on the mound right now.
And he swings, very violent swing, but came up empty. Looked to put another ball over that fence.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's the kind of swing you see when a guy who wants to put one over the fence, drive in Cam, grab his second homer of the day. However, he might have to do something different here.
Yeah. Grounds that to the left side. Third baseman has a little trouble with it. His recovery throw to first. Gets him! Kept stumbles there, but it's the second out of the inning as Cam Kaiser goes to third. Bang, bang play as Austin Kebb almost beat it out, but couldn't quite get there.
Now we look at what Austin has done today and say, well, that doesn't seem like Austin Kebb. But it's what he's got to do. With no outs, a runner at second, he did his job. He hit the ball hard. I mean, Brendan bobbled it over at third. Kebb almost beat it out. Now you got Cam 90 feet away with Aaron Reister at the plate.
Yeah, we'll see if he can knock a base hit. That ball is hit very high into shallow right. Right fielder coming in and makes the catch down the inning. But the Raiders tie up the game 5-5 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard going into the top of 6 on NorthfieldLive.com.
Auto Haus is a full automotive repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, all Valley Auto Haus technicians are I-CAR trained and certified by all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all of your vehicle repairs. Valley Auto Haus on Highway 3 South in Northfield. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, or find us at valleyautohaus.net. Go Raiders!
Now may be the right time for you or a loved one to consider joining Northfield Retirement Community. Leave behind the worry of home maintenance and repairs to join a supportive community welcoming you to your new home. NRC has a variety of housing options to enjoy with your own furnishings and available options of in-home personal care services. Reach out to our caring and compassionate staff when you're ready for a visit, or review all of our living options at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
Welcome back to the Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. We got Isaiah Steiner back out on the mound for the Raiders here in the top of the sixth. We are seeing activity in the Byron bullpen. Can't get a number on it so far, but it is a lefty. Isaiah Steiner got 2 outs in the top of the fifth to close out that. And the game is tied 5-5 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. And we'll see what Steiner can do here. Looks like it's the 9-hole hitter, Quentin Holmes, going to lead off this inning.
Holmes is the pitcher on the mound. He's done probably not his best piece of work, as the Raiders have been able to snag 6 hits off him, including a home run, a triple, a double, and a single. All by different hitters, of course. No one has batted for the cycle yet, but he steps in hoping to give himself some insurance. And I believe, from what I can see from the bullpen, it looks like they have Reed Byron there warming up. I think that's a number 1 on his jersey. We'll see.
I think so. Byron is the lefty, so it would make sense as Holmes steps in. Steiner starts his windup and low in the dirt.
Cannot stress enough how important this game is for both teams. Do or die. The Raiders were able to take the first one. Now both teams have that loss. The winner goes to state, and a tie 5-5 ball game on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
That ball bangs off the press box and goes back out on the field. Or no, it's back into the stands. There's a little slit there in between the net covering over the fans here, and a net that covers the fans from the field. Went in between that. Steiner's next pitch. Ball. 2-1 now. Very important to get this 9-hole hitter out before you face the top of the order. Always better to face that top of the order with 1 out instead of none.
It's crucial to always get that first out. First out is huge. It usually tends to dampen momentum of many teams as they can find that first out. However, with this Byron hitting, I don't know how crucial a first out really is.
Every out's crucial. That ball is left in the center field. Cam Kaiser coming in, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. So now it'll be Tyler Fox. I don't believe he's had any hits so far, but I believe he's gotten a runner who advance at some point in the game.
Yeah, he has had some very quality ABs, his extended counts, however, has not found himself on base a whole lot today. Been kind of snubbed with pop outs and fly balls.
Yeah, Steiner's pitch. He shows bunt, pulls it back, takes the ball high.
Well done by Steiner to recognize quickly that bunt was coming in and not really give an opportunity, because you never know with bunts. It could either be perfect execution by the hitter or perfect execution by the defense.
Exactly. Steiner's pitch on 1-0 brings us to 1-1. Beelan still throwing for Byron here in their bullpen.
Fox is a guy that they do want on base. 11 stolen bases, leads the team. Definitely their wheels out there.
And he lifts that into shallow right. Tegan Melgren coming in, makes the catch on the run. Nice catch there from Tegan Melgren for the second out of the inning. And it'll bring up the red-hot Isaiah Brennan. Isaiah Brennan, one of the 2 juniors on this team, but both making a difference here. Him and Owen Jefferson Croc, 2 of the best hitters on this Byron Bears team. And we'll see what he can do here.
Yeah, Brennan's been able to get on with a walk. He got a base hit. He reached on an error earlier today. So he's all around been hitting these Raider pitchers. Let's see if Isaiah Steiner can take care of him, as he does. Give strike one there.
Now 0-1. Steiner's ready. And he starts his windup. And he swings and misses on the off speed. Steiner take a little bit off that one to get him swinging and missing. Brings us to 0-2. Steiner's 0-2 pitch. Misses high. Got him ducking a little bit there. Now 1-2 with 2 outs, no one on. Game tied. 5-5 at Heritage Bank scoreboard here in the top of the 6th. Steiner's pitch. Fouled off. Sawyer was setting up a little outside there.
Yeah, trying to find that outside part of the plate. It's been called all day, both games. Sawyer really trying to get that punch-out pitch from Steiner. No Steiner can do it. Isaiah Brennan in the box just thinking, well, I got to fight this off, whatever he gives me.
Steiner's pitch. Ball low, brings us to 2-2 with 2 outs. Isaiah Brennan working this count. We'll see if Isaiah Steiner goes out for the 7th here if he gets out of the 6th on this at batter.
This would be a very huge 3-up, 3-down for the Raiders.
That ball's grounded. Second baseman Spencer Melgren gets a glove on it. Throw to first to end the inning. 1-2-3. Game's tied. 5-5 in the Heritage Bank scoreboard going into the bottom of the 6th on NorthfieldLive.com.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
And we are back to Rudy Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. We're here in the bottom of the 6th. Game's tied 5-5 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Jake Eshton's going to lead us off here for the Northfield Raiders up against Quentin Holmes. Out to pitch for his 6th inning.
Holmes so far today giving up 5 runs on 6 hits on 2 walks. He has no strikeouts. The Raiders have been able to really get on him. Haven't struck out once today so far. Hopefully, knock on wood, stays that way as this intense game gets going.
And he lifts that into center field. Beeling going back a little bit, but makes the catch. And a quick first out brings up Seth Thompson.
Well done by Jake Ashton to keep making contact. He's obviously not getting the result he'd hoped for. Obviously, you want the base hits, you want those balls down, but he's made contact, I think, in almost all of his ABs today. So well done by him.
Holmes comes set and throws. Swing and a miss from Seth Thompson.
Seth Thompson looking to get going today. He's currently down 0-1, hoping to get contact. As that one looked real close, painting that outside part of the plate.
Brings us to 1-1. Good take from Seth there. And there's ball 2. Temp is down to 71 here in Red Wing.
Yeah, the sun's gone away. The lights are on. Beautiful night for baseball and in a very close 5-5 game on your Heritage Bank scoreboard.
That ball is hit the shortstop. Tyler Fox throws it on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. That'll bring out the senior catcher, Gabe Sawyer.
Well done by Tyler Fox there. That ball, a real chopper. Seth gets it on the outside, bounces up and down. He waits on it, gloves it, and makes the great throw over to get Seth Thompson.
Yeah, I mean, Tyler Fox hasn't really done anything with the bat in his hands, but we've said his name so many times so far in this broadcast. Been playing shortstop all 3 games so far in this sort of 3-game series here with Northfield and Byron, and he's been great with the leather. And that hits the outside part of the plate in the curved ball. Gabe Sawyer down 0-1 early.
I really like this new rivalry. These two teams hadn't met all season. Never played in the regular season, as that one's inside for ball 1. As I was saying, they didn't play in the regular season. Byron wasn't one of the teams we played, and then come section tournament, here we are, playing them for the 3rd time. Little 3-game series, and it's a big one to be the ender.
Yeah, every game has been competitive. Gabe Sawyer takes that ball high, brings us 2-1.
And who would have guessed the rubber match is a do-or-die game, and we're currently tied 5-5 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard here in the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, been great baseball between these two teams. Holmes pitch to Sawyer, misses outside, 3-1 now. Sawyer early in the game took a ball, just lightly bounced off his helmet. So it hit him in the head, but barely. So lucky that didn't do anything bad to him. So 3-1 now. And there's strike 2. I think Sawyer just didn't like it. 3-1, why you swinging a ball you don't like. So he moves full count now.
Big pitch right here. Both fan bases getting into it, wanting the success for their team.
Holmes comes set. Fouls it off. Sawyer's going to do it again at 3-2.
I have a feeling we won't see Holmes again for the 7th. 84 pitches. Been really kind of rocked by these Raider hitters, especially in that top part of the lineup, and that's where he will have to face come the bottom of the 7th.
And there's a walk for Gabe Sawyer. So Gabe Sawyer, I don't think he's ran all year, as Gavin Novotny will be on first with 2 outs and Tegan Melgren up at bat.
Saw the situation back in the 2nd inning when Gabe got that little light one off the head. Gavin on base. He did take a base. Tegan had that struggle bunt earlier, and here we see.
This might be it.
Yeah, I believe this is it. 85 pitches for Quentin Holmes. And 5 runs on 6 hits. Not his best start, but as the Byron Bears get ready to warm up their new pitcher, we'll take an ad break. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
I'm Jared Finstuen, Commercial Loan Officer with Community Resource Bank. At Community Resource Bank, we believe banking is about helping people. Every client relationship is unique, and we are committed to helping find the right solution for our customers. Loan decisions are made locally, and we are always there when our customers need us. Community Resource Bank is here for your personal or business banking needs. Stop into one of our branches today so we can get you started with a tailored plan to help meet your unique financial needs. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Go Raiders!
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Here's an opportunity in front of the goal. The shot, and it's score! And he caught it! Touchdown, Geiger! How did he haul that in?
And she's going to go to the French and scores! Kayla Puppy! Shot for 3. That one is good. He nails another one.
Moving slowly in. Tries to go to the backhand and scores! Andrew Winter on the penalty shot. Puts the Raiders up 1-0.
Kids are constantly changing, both physically and emotionally. That means the challenges of parenting change too. At Northfield Hospital and Clinics, our pediatricians are experts in kids. Our pediatric team works with you to provide the best individualized care and guidance through all your child's stages of growth. And we take the time to listen to your questions and concerns too. When only the best for your kids will do, schedule an appointment with the pediatric team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics, partnering with you for a lifetime of care.
And we're back to Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Reed Beelan now into pitch for the Byron Bears, going lefty-lefty up against Tegan Melgren here.
Reed Beelan's been pretty impressive for the Bears. 19.1 innings pitched, 3-0 record. Only giving up 15 runs on 20 hits. And we got a call time here by Tegan.
Tegan laid down a bunt but got called out for runner's interference on his last at-bat, batter's interference in his last at-bat, looking to improve on that here. Throw on to first, not getting Novotny, as there is 2 outs.
Obviously, Beelan being a lefty, different style of pickoff move. He's got the ability to go straight over with that leg kick, something that the runners really need to pick up on, see how well he does it, and we have a lefty-lefty matchup here.
As that ball is taken low, brings us to 1-0.
Something I know Tegan really likes to see lefty-lefty matchups, and Chris Groutman, the assistant coach, is in fact a lefty, so the Raiders do see a lot of southpaw in their BP.
Yeah, same with Robert Garcia, another guy throwing a lot of lefty BP to this Raiders team. 2-0 now with 2 outs and a runner on first.
Gavin hoping to pick up his 12th stolen base.
Tegan takes ball 3, now 3-0. Assuming we'll see a take all the way here from Tegan Melgren with the dangerous Jake Geiger on deck. And he does take, it's strike 1.
That's the right idea by Tegan. If you got a 3-0 count, you got a new pitcher, 2 outs, you really want to extend this inning and give yourself a shot to see that better pitch as he swings through that one.
Now a full count, 2 outs, Novotny will be taken off. But always got to watch to see if that lefty especially throws over to first, trying to get you, as Gavin will be taken off for second no matter what, the second he moves towards home. There he goes, and that ball hits the dirt.
Well done by Tegan Melgren to draw the walk, especially crucial here. Now, here's the lethal. Hopefully the Raiders can find something on 2 outs. Maybe etch another one up on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Currently 5-5. Raiders hoping to make it 6-5 or even 7-5 as Jake Geiger steps in after a very clutch leadoff triple last inning.
Beelan's throw to Geiger. Misses high. Geiger gets out quickly to 1-0.
Geiger 2 for 3 on the day. Saw the single in the first inning, that first pitch. Triple here.
That ball is lined into center field. Center fielder going over, makes the catch to line out. Raiders strand 2 on 2 walks. No hits, no errors. Game is tied 5-5 going into the top of the 7th on NorthfieldLive.com.
Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK, we're swinging into spring. Spring is here and it's time to get outdoors. Hiking, biking, boating, walking, or running. Let's make this a spring free of glasses or contacts. Ritchie Eye and LASIK will help you swing into spring with up to $500 off all of our LASIK treatments.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
It's the little things in life that matter the most, like spending time with my family. Hip pain started to slow me down, and it was time to get help. I did some research and decided on the orthopedics team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics. They listened to my concerns and helped me make an informed decision. 3 months later, I could not be happier. My hip feels great, and I'm back outside. I appreciate the personalized care I got from the orthopedics team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics.
We are back to Radio Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Isaiah Steiner out here for the 7th. So we're going to wait for the beat drop here. I don't know if you can hear it on the broadcast. All right, Isaiah Steiner out here for another inning of work.
What a game do we have here at the Red Wing Athletic Field. 2 evenly matched teams. On paper, they're basically the same. And a tie ball game, 5-5 on your Heritage Bank scoreboard for the section crown, and a berth at the Class AAA state tournament.
And leading off will be Jake Koshny for the Byron Bears. Steiner's first pitch just misses low. Now 1-0 to Jake Koshney, the senior catcher for this Byron Bears team.
And as these two teams have been mirroring each other all day, Steiner's got to face the 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Usually tend to be the heart of the lineup. And for the Byron Bears on the opposite side, they have to face the 2, 3, and 4, the most lethal hitters that Northfield's got.
Yeah, Austin Kep obviously having a great day so far. Sent the ball over the fence in the first. As there's strike 1 to Koshney.
2 pretty questionable calls. I think those 2 should have been flipped. Steiner should have got that first one. That one might have been a ball.
Yeah. That ball is lifted very high into left center. Austin kept going over, and he makes the catch. We're seeing activity in the Byron bullpen again. I believe that's number 7. They do not.
Yep,
Isaiah Brennan. That is Isaiah Brennan, I guess. He would be the 9th guy due up this inning, so it makes sense for him to be out there. Here's Reed Beelan, the current pitcher now. Started off in center field as Quentin Holmes moved out to left. That's a swing and a miss there.
Well done by Steiner to fire back at that one. Beelan being the 4-hole hitter. Very good, batting .390 on the season. .512 on base percentage. He's a guy that really gets on for the Byron Bears and looking to do it here.
Check swing, ground ball. Aaron Reister fields a clean throw on to first. Past Jake Eschen. It was in the dirt and rolled by him. Tegan Melgren picks it up and throws it back to Isaiah Steiner. And the runner is on second with 1 out.
A little bit of a misplay there from the Raiders defense. Aaron Reister got the nice scoop. Threw it too low. Eschen unable to grab it, And Beelan finds himself on second base. And Byron with a very dangerous Spencer Neerman. Been able to get on these Northfield hitters twice today with 2 very clutch at-bats. Very dangerous spot. Raiders looking to try and find a way to get another out here.
Yep, 1 out. Runner on second now for Spencer Neerman. And Neerman checks his swing. Yes, he did. Strike 1. I don't know if that was a called he did or called strike. Either way, it's a strike.
I believe it was a called strike. From up here, it looked like he went.
Yeah. Maybe both. Steiner's next pitch misses high.
Neerman, a 2 RBI day for him. Exactly the guy Byron wants in this situation, runner in scoring position. This is their last shot so far, top of the 7th. You got to get this run if they want to keep playing.
Yep. Steiner's throw. Popped up. Eschen going over. Right by first base. Makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And a crucial out there for the Raiders as it brings up Kalen Hubert. Very dangerous left-handed hitter here.
Well done by Eschen to make up for a misplay earlier, get that out. However, I did say that this is kind of Byron's one shot. It technically isn't. The Raiders still have to get their own run in the bottom of the 7th. So there is a chance we see the Byron hitters again come the top of the 8th. You never know here with a tie ball game, 5-5 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Steiner comes set. And his pitch fouled off straight backwards. Now 0-1.
Hubert today, 2 for 2 with a walk, a single, and a double. Very dangerous right now, especially with a runner in scoring position.
Steiner's next pitch misses up and away. Now 1-1 to Hubert.
Steiner's really got to find spots that Hubert can't barrel the ball up. Make him mishit it.
Byron fans on their feet, cheering on Hubert here as he fouls that ball off. And it's getting very loud here in Red Wing.
Emotions running here. Each fan base, each team knows that they want it and they need it. Steiner with a big 1-2 count here on 2 outs to Hubert.
Steiner comes set. And the pitch. Swung on and missed! Steiner sets him down, and we're going into the bottom of the 7th, tied 5-5 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard as Byron strands 1. Thank you. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
Opportunity in front of the goal. The shot, and they score! And he How did he haul that in?
And she's going to go another French shot! Kayla Puppy! Shot for three. That one is good. He nails another one.
Moving slowly in. Tries to go to the backhand and scores! Here's your winner on the penalty shot. Puts the Raiders up 1-0.
And we are back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Here in the bottom of the seventh, game's tied. 5-5 in the Heritage Bank scoreboard. And leading off for us is going to be Spencer Melgren.
Just the guy and the spot of the order you want for the Raiders. Wholly intense game out here in Red Wing. Obviously, Joey said 5-5 on a Heritage Bank scoreboard. But exactly what you would expect from the section final do-or-die game. Both fan bases are in it. Both teams are in it. Raiders, so far, their last shot here, if they want to push themselves and walk off this section final.
Not exactly their last shot here, but it would be great to do it without going into extras.
I gotta stop saying that. There could be more baseball. We might be here longer.
Yeah.
But so far, I would say a very efficient game. Hour and 40 minutes through 7 innings. And the senior captain, Spencer Melgren, to lead us off. He's been on once today with a walk.
Like you said, Gabe, there's no one you'd rather have up here. Spencer rips it into left field. Spencer nearly ended the game there.
Holy cow, he is ready and firing.
It was a bit foul, but boy, did he put a charge into that one. Spencer been a leader on this team all year, a captain, and he's put his heart and soul onto this field here in this section tournament. Grounds that ball. Third baseman Isaiah Brennan throws it on to first. It's past him! Spencer's safe, and he's on first on the E5. And that brings up Cam Kaiser with no outs.
I can say the thing now. The winning run is now aboard. Spencer Melgren on. Going to take a second to walk that one off, as he did slide really hard into first base. But he's on with that E5. Cam Kaiser up now, able to do some damage. Byron defense gotta be 100% here. Don't want to give the Raiders any more room than they need.
Reed Beelan, the pitcher for this Byron team. He's in relief here. He's relieving Quentin Holmes. And he's going to face the very dangerous hitter in Camden Kaiser.
I think the Raiders' experience of a lefty arm is really going to propel them here to this bottom of the seventh.
Yeah, absolutely. First pitch to Cam. Taken, strike one. Back pick to first, not in time as Spencer's back there. As we've said many times, winner of this game will go to state. Kaiser checks his swing. Yes, he did. 0-2 now.
All Cam Kaiser really has to do here is find a spot to put it, preferably not on the left side or not into the infield. Put it somewhere in the outfield and move Spencer over.
0-2 pitch to Kaiser. Hits him. No. I guess they're saying that the way he moved must have put him in line to get hit by that pitch. So he will not be taken first, I guess.
That was interesting.
Yeah.
To me, it looked like he just spun backwards.
And he swings and misses. Beelan with the K. And a big one there. But it brings up the very dangerous Austin Kep. Hit a 2-run home run in the first. Drove in another run in the third. And we'll see what he can do here with 1 out and a runner on first here in the bottom of the seventh.
Yeah, 3 RBI day for Kep. However, he has to be careful. They're not going to give him anything he really wants.
They throw it back to first. Spencer's back pretty easily.
But I know Kep's smart enough to know that. He knows he has to adjust to whatever sort of pitches they're going to throw at him and just do a job in any way.
Beelan comes set. His first pitch to Kep. Swung on, popped up. First baseman making the chase. And it lands in foul territory. Austin Kep stays alive. Good chase by the first baseman and the second baseman for Byron there. Almost got the out there. But Kep stays alive with 1 out and a 0-1 count.
Kep right now, Offensive Player of the Year for the Raiders. Their guy, 38 hits, 450 batting average. Just crazy amount of RBIs. The stats are there for Kep. His execution has to be on point right now.
Kep takes that for ball 1. Wow. Byron fans are very vocal about not loving that call, and I can't blame them.
That was a nice breaking ball.
Yeah, backdoor from the lefty there. Just missed the zone. 1-1 count to Austin Kep. And misses outside. 2-1 now.
Arguably a very great count for these Northfield hitters. Obviously you want 3-0, you want 3-1, but a 2-1 count you can take because that pitcher needs to win and not give up that third ball.
And Austin Kep fouls that one off, brings us to 2-2.
Hence we saw right there Austin Kep jumping on that strike, just missing under it to foul it back.
2-2, 1 out. Spencer Melgren on first in a tie game, 5-5 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard here in the bottom of the 7th. Beelan's pitch. Spencer takes off, misses high and away, and the catcher has trouble with it on the transfer. Spencer around second, and he's going to stay there.
Big moment here. Full count, 1 out. Spencer Melgren got a lot of speed in scoring position, located at second base. Any ball to a gap has a chance of ending this game for the Raiders and pushing them into the state tournament.
Yeah, Spencer now in scoring position. Kep swings and misses for the second out. Crucial strikeout from Beelan there for the second out of the inning. And it brings up Aaron Reister.
Joey, the best thing to do here is breathe. Take a deep breath. Just relax. You still got a lot of ball game. The Raiders are the home team. They will have multiple chances.
Reister takes strike 1 there. You gotta, if you're Aaron Reister here, you gotta think it's the top of the 3rd with a runner on second and 2 outs. It's not the bottom of the 7th. You're not trying to walk it off
right
here.
Multiple chances as this pitch goes in for ball 1.
Now 1-1.
The game doesn't have to end here. It can, obviously, but obviously Northfield being the home team, they will get an AB in extras.
Reister fouls that off and out of play. So we're going to go to 1-2 now with Spencer Melgren on second and 2 outs. Umpire is going to come out and talk to the pitcher. I think he's just making sure the ball is good.
There's been a lot of that today. I'm really confused.
I think that's just a quality control thing. I don't think it's really anything's wrong with them.
Okay.
But you're getting this late into sections. You want to make sure every ball is perfect, exactly how you want it. Don't want any
that makes sense
variables in there. That ball misses out. Up and away. Looks like the curveball kind of just popped out of his hand.
You might not hear that from the booth. We're going to hear the rile up from the Raiders. They got their 2s that they like to do.
There it is.
Little rally cap 2s here.
Yep, see the cap shaking in front of the dugout. And that misses low and in. Now a full count to Aaron Reister. 2 outs, runner on second.
This is the big moment. We'll see here how this 3-2 plays out.
Koshny sets up. Aaron Reister fouls it off to stay alive. Good job. Pitch that was been called all day. He got called on it earlier, or in the first game, and he just recognizes that, fouls it off, and stays alive.
And that's the perfect time to do it. Stay alive. It's all you need. You get a new life, a new pitch to hit. So well done by Aaron Reister at the plate as this next 3-2 pitch comes in.
And it misses low and in. Aaron Reister draws a walk. And it brings up Jake Eschen.
Well done, too. Obviously, you want to be the guy to win the game, get that walk-off. But that ball 4 there is also crucial. You're making the pitcher, Beelan, throw another AB where he has to get another out.
You got to trust the next guy in the order. You got to say it's 2 outs. We get another runner on. We have better chance of scoring here. First pitch to Eschen. Hits the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
And if I'm the Raiders here, I say yes. I trust Jake Eschen.
Absolutely.
He hasn't missed really a ball at all today. He's been making contact, and especially with this lefty-lefty matchup, he can find it.
And that misses low and away. Eschen put the barrel on the ball in his last at-bat. Just a little unfortunate on where he hit it. We'll see if he can find a gap here. As with Spencer Melgren, good athlete, he can score from second on a base hit. And that ball misses up and in. Gets him ducking a little bit there. And we're at 2-1 now.
As Kashni runs out here, it's another good thing to mention that although Byron is at 2 outs in this inning could end at any point, Beelan's at 30 pitches already, and he's only really dealt this one crucial inning. He did last inning for a batter or two, but now Jake Eschen goes, takes that deep breath, steps in for 2-1.
Beelan comes set, and his pitch. Ground ball, second baseman coming in. Fields it, throw on to first. Gets him at first. And we're going to extra innings here at Red Wing as the Raiders strand 2. Game is tied 5-5 going into the top of the 8th now on NorthfieldLive.com.
All right, so Eschen able to get in, slides in. That is a very close play. It's hard to tell. If we had like an on the plate or on the bag angle, we might be able to know.
It looked like, to me, he didn't get his arm out there immediately. It wasn't all the way outstretched right when he slid. So his arm was just, if it was, he might have been safe there. But now we're going to run a quick ad break before we go into the top of the 8th here on NorthfieldLive.com.
Running is my passion. Even on the busiest days, I make time to lace up. When knee pain started to slow me down, I knew it was my move, and I chose the orthopedics team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics. Their personalized care was phenomenal. They listened to my concerns and took the time to explain my options. Thankfully, I didn't need surgery. With the right treatment and information on how to take care of my knee, I'm ready for the road ahead. I appreciate the extra care the orthopedics team gave me at Northfield Hospital and Clinics.
Hometown Credit Union is proud to call Northfield and Dundas home. We offer a variety of loan options, checking, savings, and credit card accounts with a focus on financial wellness and member advocacy. You belong at Hometown Credit Union. Learn more at hometowncu.coop.
And we're back to Radio Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Isaiah Steiner out for another inning of work here. And we're in extras here. 5-5 here in the top of the 8th on NorthfieldLive.com. And what a night for baseball. Second game of this doubleheader here, and the winner of this, of course, gets the section crown and goes on to the AAA state tournament.
For sure, Joey. Very intense game, 5-5 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Steiner deals into Croc for the first pitch.
Misses outside.
Away for ball 1. This is the kind of stuff that I think both sides are expecting. I know Coach Spitzak talked to his guys all week. He said this is playoff baseball. It's not like anything you're going to see all season, and here we are in extra innings.
And that misses inside. Jefferson Croc, a very good hitter for this Byron Bears team.
And I don't know how many times I've mentioned it on broadcast that these two teams are mirroring each other. For Byron, it's 7-8-9. For Northfield, it's 7-8-9 for the doo-wop batters. So neither team really has an advantage here. However, Byron does have their big man, their hitter, Owen Jefferson Croc, at the plate with a 3-1 count,
2-1 count. And that ball is left into shallow center field. Jake Geiger making chase, but it lands for a base hit. Geiger almost got there, landed just to his right. And that'll bring up Nick Netsky.
That's what Byron was hoping for coming out of Owen Croc. So well done by him. Nick Netsky, dangerous hitter again. Byron's in a good spot, and the Raiders also could be in a good spot here. Steiner deals that ground ball pitch that he loves, a double play in possession, and the Raiders could be up with 2 outs.
Umpires communicating something to the official score.
They put a pinch runner on.
They did. Do you catch a number on it?
It's free guard.
Free guard. Started the game out in right. I don't know.
They took him out to when Beelman came into pitch.
Yeah. Steiner's pitch shows bunt, gets it down, but it's foul. Assuming we'll see that here again. Good small ball here with a good hitter from Nick Netsky.
It's exactly what Byron should be doing, I think, in this situation. You need that runner at second base, and so the easiest way to do that is put down a bunt, a sac bunt, and give yourself up for the sake of the team.
Steiner's pitch shows bunt again, gets it down the first base line. No one's covering first. Jake Eschen fields it. And everyone's safe. Runners on first and second now with no outs here in the top of the 8th.
Well done by Nick Netsky. Perfect bunt. Just dribbles down that first base line. Jake Eschen thinks that he might get there quicker than Steiner will. Comes off the base to grab it. Cannot get back in time or tag Netsky running down to first. So now Byron 2 aboard, no outs, with Quentin Holmes hoping to make up for his probably a pitching performance he's not really happy with.
Holmes, the 9-hole batter, very crucial out here. Steiner's first pitch, he shows bunt, gets it down, Eschen fields it. He's safe. Eschen almost applied the tag. And the bases are loaded with no outs.
Wow, back-to-back bunts by Byron. I think that's exactly what they have to do. I mean, they want to get runners around, and they've done it, and they've gotten the sweet end of the deal. Bases loaded, no outs, as Spitzak comes out to talk to Steiner and his defense.
Yeah, you got to have faith in Steiner here. We haven't really seen anyone warming up in the Raiders bullpen here, and it's just kind of technical error there for the Raiders. You got to have someone covering first on that play. Eschen crashed down. I'm not sure where everyone else was in the field. Just didn't work out for the Raiders.
The other thing too is there's been a message all season about this bunt play kind of stuff is they got to get the out when they're given it, and I think the defense kind of failed themselves and failed Steiner there, not getting 2 outs on 2 bunts.
Yeah. Eschen thought he applied the tag, but the runner was called safe.
It might have been a very close play. I think it was the right call. Eschen did seem to be sort of trailing that runner. But now comes the tight defense here. Can they keep the run from scoring? Or what can they do for damage control here as Tyler Fox, the leadoff man, steps in?
Steiner's pitch out of the windup. Misses. Oh, it's blowing away. Still backs up. Sawyer. And a runner will score. Byron takes a 6-5 lead. Oh, wait. Yeah. Byron takes a 6-5 lead on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Just calling time there. Tyler Fox a little excited. Thought his team might have won the game. Forgetting he might be the away team and still have to bat.
Yep. Still no outs. 2 runners in scoring position to the leadoff hitter, Tyler Fox. Steiner's pitch, infield still in, ball fouled off. Now 1-1.
Very intense game here. Obviously, top 8. Byron just took the lead, 6-5 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Steiner looking to deal, hopefully trying to get himself an out, as there are still no outs for the Byron offense.
That ball is left into right field. Tegan Melgren coming in. Makes the diving catch. His throw to the plate. It's past Gabe Sawyer. And another run will score on the sac fly. And the ball was thrown around again. Byron increases their lead to 7-5 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard here in the top of the 8th.
All in all, great play by Tegan. I mean, came in, made the catch sort of on the dive. What he had to do as that one comes in. We're watching on instant replay right now. He stumbles a bit, makes that perfect throw. It's right on the money. Gabe Sawyer unable to glove it and get that tag as he was presuming the runner was right in his face. However, that costs the Raiders, and another run comes in for Byron on 1 out.
Steiner out of the windup. This is outside. Just 1 out, and we're on 3rd now.
And once again, Byron's been doing it all day. They've had dangerous hitters. Brennan 1 for 3 today. Scored twice and has a walk.
Takes that. Ball 2-0 now. It's a dangerous Isaiah Brennan.
Well done by the bottom part of the Byron order to get on and be there for these lethal hitters.
Absolutely. And that hit the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Byron still threatening. Runner 90 feet away. Holmes at 3rd.
Ball 3. 3-1 count now. Still no activity in the Raiders bullpen.
One thing the Raiders have to do is not get down on themselves, not give up here. Create damage control.
Steiner misses outside, and it's a walk. And that brings up Jake Koshny. Spitzak's going to come out, and that'll be Isaiah Steiner's day. So, not sure who's going to come into pitch, but it is, I believe, Coach Spitzak's second mound of the inning, and Tegan Melgren is going to come into pitch. So we're going to run an ad break and be back with that. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
At Merchants Bank, we're committed to helping our customers fulfill their hopes and dreams. But what does that look like? It means being there to guide you through financial choices, like tips for maximizing your savings or choosing an affordable mortgage option based on your needs. It means we have digital banking tools to make your life easier. And when you need a local, friendly person to talk to, we're here for you then, too. Join Merchants Bank family today. Visit merchantsbank.com or stop in today.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bruss, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
And here we're back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Tegan Melgren into pitch for the Raiders here in relief of Isaiah Steiner with Gavin Novotny moving out to right field. He's going to take over the pitcher spot. Pitcher spot is being DH for this game, so we won't see him with the bat in his hand, but we will see him out and right. We saw Tegan throwing off and on in the bullpen over the last few innings, and we're finally going to see him out in the field now with one out and a runner on third and first and third.
This also means we will most likely get to see a Gavin Novotny AB here late, because I believe if that's how it works, because they dropped the DH, correct, Joey?
Did they? I'm not sure.
We'll find
I don't
out.
think they have to.
We'll find out if they do, and if Gavin Novotny will get in that bat, because currently due up for the Raiders in the bottom of the eighth, Seth Thompson, Gabe Sawyer, and Tegan Melgren. But right now our focus is on what's happening currently. Runners on the corners for Byron. Jacob Koshny at the plate. Koshny's been doing a good job tonight, making contact. Let's see what he can do against Tegan, who has been basically their reliever. 16 innings pitched, 2-1 record. He's got a save under his belt. He's only given up 7 runs on 9 hits. Definitely doing a good job. 13 strikeouts. Right here is when the Raiders need him most to find an out.
Tegan comes set, throws, runner takes off for second. Sawyer does a flinch, and it's a ball. Team comes set. And that ball's ripped into left field. Kep catches it. Throw to the plate. Offline, and a runner will score. Byron increases their lead to 8-5 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard here in the top of the 8th.
Raiders do find themselves with an out. Well done by Jake Koshny. Exactly what you have to do on one out. He got himself a sack. Sack fly out to Austin Kep there and left. And Byron's able to plate another one here in the top of the 8th. Well done by the Byron hitting.
And that'll bring up Reed Beelan, current pitcher, going lefty-lefty now against Tegan Melgren. And Tegan hits the outside part of the plate there for strike one. Runner on second now with 2 outs.
Right here, Tegan, all he's got to do is find an out, get out of this inning, let the hitters hit.
And that's a ball. It misses just outside. Count moves to 1-1.
That looked like another nice one from Tegan. Well done by him.
And the pitch from Melgren. Curveball misses high. Moves us to 2-1. And that's strike 2. Now 2-2. And Melgren's pitch. Curveball misses high. Moves us to a full count.
This is the spot. Teagan's gotta lock in, get that out, get that strike, whatever it takes. Keep his guys in this game and get themselves a third out.
Teagan's pitch misses just outside for a walk. Looked good, but just missed. Brings up Owen Jefferson Croc. Or wait. No, that's Spencer Neerman. Yep, that is.
And boy, is Byron happy to see number 20, Spencer Neerman, at the plate. Done a great job hitting the ball today. So let's see what he can do off of Teagan Melgren with 2 runners on, 2 outs.
Teagan's first pitch misses up and in. One 1-0 pitch, and he balked. It's called a balk, and now 2 runners in scoring position.
Umpire was signaling Teagan's glove movement. He must have had his hands set and maybe wiggled them a little bit, trying to look over, watch that runner. A balk puts both runners now in scoring position with Neerman at the plate.
Teagan's pitch swung on and missed. 1-1 now. Teagan's pitch swung on and missed.
Well done by Teagan.
1-2 now to the Byron second baseman. Teagan comes set and misses high. Two now. And that ball is lifted. Looks foul. Gavin Novotny. It's foul ball. That's what I thought.
What a hustle by Gavin Novotny to try and make a play on that one. He just barely, he had a glove on it at the end. He was diving and his hand was in fact in foul territory where that ball landed. The correct call by the ump. It was a foul ball. Neerman alive now. New life for him. 2-2 the count.
Great hustle by Gavin out there. Just came into as a defensive substitution out and right. Almost made a great catch there. And it's a full count now to Spencer Neerman with runners on second and third and 2 outs.
Byron's been able to score 3 runs this inning, 3 hits, 2 walks. That one's fouled back.
And we'll stay at a full count here. And checks his swing. No, he didn't. And it's ball 4. And the bases are loaded with 2 outs. They're going to check down to the first base umpire now, and then he's going to say, no, he did not.
Wow.
And that brings up.
I didn't even on the check swing, I think that was definitely a nice ball that Teagan pitched in, like, through the zone, especially coming from that lefty arm angle slot. I don't really know where that would have missed. But now the bases are loaded for a very dangerous Kalen Hubert.
Lefty-lefty matchup here. Strike 1.
That one even looked about the same, too.
Yep. Now 0-1 to Hubert.
Tension's high here as Byron has bases loaded up 8-5 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Swings through that one. Brings us to 0-2.
Teagan Melgren came in for relief for Isaiah Steiner. Quickly up 0-2 here, trying to work his final out of the inning.
Teagan, the 4th Raiders pitcher so far this game. Probably the most pitchers the Raiders have used in the game so far this season. Swing and a miss to end the inning. Raiders finally get out of it. Byron leaves the bases stranded, bases loaded, but score 3, take an 8-5 lead on the Heritage Bank scoreboard going into the bottom of the 8th here on NorthfieldLive.com.
The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall with all of your mailing and printing needs. We can pack it up, ship it out, and get it down the road. Fabricate a sign or a banner. We work hard to know our products. We can find what works for you and set you up with everything you need. The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall, offering solutions for you.
Tires hit the road, potholes everywhere. You need a tire that will be able to handle the rugged terrain of spring roads in Minnesota. Witt Brothers is here to equip you with all of the top tire brands. This spring, you can save with huge rebates on Bridgestone, Firestone, Goodyear, and more. Get the best wheels on your ride and stay prepared for whatever the roads throw your way. For all your automotive maintenance and repair needs, drive to Witt Brothers, located at 701 Division Street downtown.
And we're back to Raider Baseball, NorthfieldLive.com. Reed Beeling out for another inning of work here. Raiders down 8-5 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard here in the bottom of the 8th. And Gavin Novotny is going to lead off this inning for the Northfield Raiders. Coming in for the DH spot in Seth Thompson as the Raiders moved around in the last half inning. Out and right now and going to lead off here. Gavin got plenty of wheels on him. Gets a ground ball. He can get on first easily.
Yeah, definitely a great guy to lead off. He has not seen a lot of action this year. He's really only been in that courtesy runner role. I think he can do it. I believe he can do it. The Raiders hope that he can do it. All he needs is contact and something in play. And he is now in. They dropped the DH, Seth Thompson, Gavin Novotny to the plate.
And he lines it over the second baseman's head for a base hit. That's exactly what they need. Gavin Novotny has a base knock.
Well done. See, that's exactly what they're hoping for. It gets them started. Well done, Gavin Novotny, jumping on that first good pitch that you see. And now it brings up Gabe Sawyer.
Gabe Sawyer, senior captain on this team. And Jordan Bale going to come out to talk to his pitcher, maybe even pull him.
That's exactly what you got to do. You got to switch something up.
Yeah, and it's going to be Reed Beelin's day.
I believe they're going to bring in Brennan now to pitch.
Isaiah Brennan going to move from third base to the pitcher spot. And we'll see how he does there. We're going to run an ad break and be back to you with Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
After 12-plus years of notable success as an independent brokerage, Professional Pride Realty has joined forces with Century 21 Atwood to provide you with even more exceptional real estate experiences. With over 17 offices throughout Minnesota, Century 21 Atwood has been proudly serving Minnesota's real estate needs since 1867. Professional Pride Realty is proud to be partnering with Century 21 Atwood. We look forward to continuing to serve you with the same level of excellence you have come to expect from us, now with the added support and expertise of Century 21 Atwood.
At Merchants Bank, we're committed to helping our customers fulfill their hopes and dreams. But what does that look like? It means being there to guide you through financial choices, like tips for maximizing your savings or choosing an affordable mortgage option based on your needs. It means we have digital banking tools to make your life easier. And when you need a local, friendly person to talk to, we're here for you then, too. Join Merchants Bank family today. Visit merchantsbank.com or stop in today.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. We're swinging into spring. Spring is the time to get outdoors. Yard cleanup, time at the lake, the golf course, or on the beach. This year, let's make this a spring free of glasses or contacts. And Ritchie Eye and LASIK want to help you swing into spring with up to $500 off all of our LASIK treatments.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
And we are back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Gavin Novotny now on first after his leadoff single. And it's going to be Gabe Sawyer, the catcher. Gavin been running for Gabe all year. Now Gabe trying to advance Gavin here with the bat in his hands.
New pitcher on the mound, Isaiah Brennan, 23.1 innings pitched this year. 2-1 record. He's their third man. 25 runs on 32 hits, 27 strikeouts. Seems like batters might have been able to hit off him. I would not be surprised if we see Gavin taking off at some point here. We know he has that speed, 12 stolen bases. And so, all in all, a crucial first pitch hit by Gavin. Get the Raiders some energy, and let's see what else they can do with here this bottom of the 8th.
Yeah, you know, you obviously want Gavin to be on second, but you're down by 3. That run doesn't matter as much, so you can't risk it out on the base path there. 1-1 now to the senior captain, Gabe Sawyer. I'm not sure who we'll see running for Gabe after he gets on here.
They'll probably just have him run for himself.
Yeah.
Would be my guess. Or until 2 outs, in which they would most likely, they might pinch run him.
Might see seniors Andy Block, Joey Sickler come courtesy run for him. And he swings through that one. 1-2 now to Gabe Sawyer. Brennan throws over to first, not in time.
I was actually really surprised to not see a bunt call from Coach Josh Spitzak, especially with Gavin Speed and no outs. Do what the Byron Bears did twice. Byron Bears were able to execute twice. Could have seen something that Northfield had up their sleeve.
And he rings him up on the outside pitch. Hits the outside part of the plate, and Gabe Sawyer's sitting down looking.
It's only the third Byron K of the day. Now bringing up Tegan Melgren here. 1 out. Gavin aboard at first. Tegan Melgren to the plate. Tegan's looking to do some damage and keep his boys alive.
Yeah, now 1 out. As you said, Tegan looking for a base hit. Raiders need 3 to tie it up. And there's strike 1 on the outside part of the plate. Good pitch by Isaiah Brennan.
And a base hit is really needed. Northfield needs both these guys on, and that would bring up the top of the order, in which they instill a lot of confidence for what the top of the order has to show.
Throw over to first, not in time. Novotny's back easily. Byron been keeping an eye on those runners at first all day.
It makes sense, though. The guys that have gotten on have been able to really swipe bags.
Brennan's pitch. Grounded up the middle. Brennan fields it. Throws it on to second for 1 out. Throw to first. Not in time. Raiders have 1 more out to go. Fielder's choice puts Novotny out at second, but Tegan Melgren reaches. And here is Jake Geiger, the junior shortstop, looking to keep this Raiders season alive.
Raiders now down to their final out. It is a long uphill batter from here. They need 3 runs to tie it, send it to 9, 4 runs to take the game away from the Byron Bears, and they're down to 2 outs.
Geiger takes ball 1 there.
Jake Geiger 2 for 4 on the day, a single and a triple.
Geiger swings and misses on that one. Now 1-1, 2 outs, runner on first.
Although it looks like all odds are against the Raiders here, obviously the 2 outs and a very crooked number to put up. Don't count out this top of the order. If they get going, they've done it before, they can do it again.
And that pitch misses outside. 2-1 now to Jake Geiger. Ground ball. Second baseman has trouble with it. It's down. Tegan Melgren going to third. And Raiders stay alive with 2 outs on the E4.
Like I said, don't count them out. It's a long uphill battle, but right now the Raiders have 2 runners. The tying run is now at the plate. Spencer Melgren, senior captain, the guy to do it. Jake Geiger, the at-bat before, able to hit one real hard. Hop off the glove of Spencer Neerman.
And at 2 outs, tying run at the plate. Would you have anyone else besides Spencer Melgren?
Maybe Austin Kemp.
Well, you know.
But he's due up. He'll get up there.
He's in the hole. Spencer swings and misses on the first pitch.
All they need is base runners here. They need to keep those guys moving. They got to score Tegan. He's only 90 feet away.
Throw over to first, not in time.
Wouldn't be surprised, too, if they're also trying to see if they can move Geiger over. However, he does have a very shallow lead.
Spencer takes strike 2 there. And 0-2 to Spencer Malgren with 2 outs and runners on the corner. Down 8-5 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard here in the bottom of the 8th. Pitch taken. It's to the backstop. Tegan Melgren going. He's going to score. Raiders cut the deficit to 8-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard here in the bottom of the 8th.
Right there, slowly chip away. It's an uphill battle. They climbed one of the mini hills. Now they need Spencer to move Geiger around to keep them going.
It ain't over till it's over.
Spencer still down in a count, 1-2. However, it's one that he knows he's got to protect, and anything can happen.
Brennan comes set. His pitch to the backstop. Geiger going to third. And another pitch way outside that the catcher couldn't handle. Brennan looks to collect himself here on 2-2.
Definitely a very big moment for both sides. Brennan Jr., I'm assuming he was here with the Byron team last year, knows what this section final means to them. And Spencer, senior season, wants to keep it alive. He will be playing at the next level, St. John's University in St. Cloud. But right here, big count, runner 90 feet away. Spencer Malgren, let's see what he can do.
Brennan's pitch. Swung on, ground ball, right side in for a base hit! Raiders cut the deficit to 8-7 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard on a Spencer Malgren RBI single.
Ice cold Spencer Malgren, 2s count, puts one to the right side and brings up Cam Kaiser. Spencer, the tying run on first, Cam Kaiser, the winning run at the plate. Still 2 outs here at Red Wing Athletic Field. 8-7 Byron on your Heritage Bank scoreboard.
See Koshny talk to Brennan out in the mound. Cam Kaiser looking to advance Spencer Malgren second or third or even home.
Just like for Byron when they got their guys, the Raiders now currently have their guys. Cam Kaiser, Austin Kep, the dynamic duo for the Raiders offense.
Kaiser fouls that ball off.
Kaiser's ready to swing. He knows what he has to do to put this one away. I don't think we could have asked for a better section final game here. Going into being in extras, bottom 8. Byron's only up 1.
Spencer takes off. The throw down to second. Not there.
Spencer moves over another 90 feet in scoring position. Cam just has to make contact and put it somewhere. Hopefully, Spencer will score on a base hit, knowing Cam's power.
And you know what, Gabe? There's plenty of room out in right field for a base knock.
For sure, especially with Cam's oppo power.
1-1 count. Brennan misses outside. 2-1 now. Stone cold take from Cam Kaiser there on 1-1.
Wow.
Brings us to 2-1.
We've been seeing it all day. Calls going either way. Cam gets one there. Now's in the count he wants. He's in control.
Brennan's pitch. Taken. 2-2 now. Cam Kaiser, 2-2, 2 outs, runner on second.
The twos cheer comes out from the Raider bench. It worked for Spencer Malgren.
We'll see what Cam Kaiser does with the 2s. Brennan comes set. And the pitch taken for ball 3. Cam Kaiser full count. And the very dangerous Austin Kep on deck.
Very big moment here, down to the final pitch, possibly for either side. You never know in the game of baseball.
Kaiser lifts that very high and foul. Way out of play, though.
Cam Kaiser looking to jump out on here. What he needs is contact. Where he's got to put it is through a gap. What he's got to do, score Spencer Malgren to keep the Raiders alive here, as they're currently down 8-7 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Brennan's pitch. Taken for ball 4. Cam Kaiser draws a walk, and it brings up Austin Kep. Gabe, I said you'd rather have no one besides Spencer Malgren. Well, here's the guy you said, Austin Kep.
Yep, lethal. This is the guy. Now, Byron coach walks out, collect his defense as they are in just of a tricky situation. as the Raiders were in the half inning prior. Now Austin Kep at the plate. So great for the Raiders so far. A home run early in the first inning. We want to see what he's got today. 38 hits on the season. Just the guy you need and want at the plate for Northfield. All right, we'll break it down for you. Spencer Malgren, the tying run, he would make it 8. Cam Kaiser, the winning run at first. Now, both guys have speed. Especially great to see that winning run, Cam Kaiser, speedy guy at first. Kep needs contact and to put it somewhere through a gap, at least just to keep the Raider hitters rolling. If not, to try and put something that scores and plates both these runs.
Brennan comes set. His first pitch to Kep. Swung on and missed. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. I got to say, this Byron crowd is a lot louder than the Raiders. Isaiah Brennan comes set. His pitch to Austin Kep. Taken. Ball outside. 1-1 count.
Still something to remember, too. Obviously, being a very close, intense game is also, are they continuing to have quality ABs, extending counts, getting good counts, seeing good pitches.
Kep fouls that ball off. 1-2 now.
Isaiah Brennan up once again on a Raider hitter. However, it's been pretty downhill from these tough counts. We'll see what Raider hitters can do, and we'll see what the Byron defense can do here with a 1-2 to Austin Kep.
Isaiah Brennan comes set. Kep calls time.
Kep 2 for 4 on the day. Obviously, the big 2-run home run earlier in the first inning to get the Raiders going, and then later on in the third had that clutch RBI single. He's been their guy so far this year. Let's see what he can do here.
Kep takes it. Ball 2. Risky take there on a ball that's been called a strike all day.
Wow,
Byron crowd is mad.
I agree, Joey. That is one tough call to make by Austin Kep. Byron fans obviously are not going to like it. Kep saying, yeah, I'll take that. That was a ball.
Kep grounds it. Spencer Neerman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. Ends the game. Raiders can't make the comeback in the bottom of the 8th, and they lose 8-7 to the Byron Bears.
Byron Bears now going to the Class AAA state tournament, upsetting the Raiders in the bottom of the 8th, winning 8-7 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Very close game. Raiders almost made a comeback there. And we're going to run an ad break and be back for the Service Master by Hyatt post-game recap.
Live doesn't just provide game coverage. We provide opportunities for Northfield youth to showcase, learn, and experience many aspects of media. Practice their communication skills by providing play-by-play and color announcing, getting interviews with fellow students or coaches, or writing stories. They can showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media, running cameras for events, or producing a game like the one you're watching now. We also utilize the talents of adults to help mentor and provide a quality experience for the students. If you or someone you know might be interested in growing our coverage, you're welcome to call, text, or email us from the Northfield Live page at any time.
We're back to Raider Baseball, NorthfieldLive.com. Raiders lose 8-7 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard to the Byron Bears here in an 8th inning. Raiders almost mounted the comeback, down 8-5 going into the bottom of the 8th. Scored 2 of the runs, just couldn't get that third one. Game very close. Great baseball game from two great baseball teams.
Yeah, for sure, Joey. I think obviously both teams wanted it equally. Byron, the team, able to come out on top. The Raiders mounting that comeback, like you said, on 2 outs as well. When it seemed like there was nothing there, they were able to do it. Sad way to end a successful season for the Raiders. Byron obviously going to celebrate, go into the state tournament. We'll be here with you as we present the medals and the trophies to each team. But right now, Joey and I are going to break down sort of what happened this game.
Yeah, led off great. Austin Kep hit a 2-run home run in the first. He got another RBI in the third. But Raiders scored 2 runs after that later in the game. I believe it was the 6th inning, bottom of the 6th. And then they went into the They went into the 7th. They were tied 5-5. They couldn't get it done there. We went into extras, and Byron just exploded for 3 runs in the top of the 8th. I mean, they even had the bases loaded there near the end. Couldn't capitalize further, but they really took a lot of momentum there in that top of the 8th. The Raiders were able to get 2 runs back, but just couldn't get that 3rd run to push another inning. So they will take an 8-7 loss here, and that'll end the season for them. Great season. Great job by all these senior guys. Yeah,
it's hard, especially guys who put their heart and soul into the game. All the captains, Gabe Sawyer, Tyler Hughes, Spencer Melgren, and even for the juniors, too, that have been here and then built these bonds with these seniors to end it getting so close to possibly tying this game up and winning this game. But for now, the season is over for the Northfield Raiders. They will walk out and receive their second place section medals. We'll kind of do some of the commentating here.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, second place in section is nothing to laugh at. It was a great season from the Northfield Raiders. They had I think it was 11-12 game win streak somewhere in the middle of this year. Great, fantastic season, fantastic first year from Josh Spitzak.
And a fantastic comeback season. If you were not following Raider baseball last season, they had not the record they were hoping for. A very early section run or exit as our Raiders come out and receive their medals.
Yeah, there's the senior Andy Block. He got the medal first. He was wearing number 1. He came back. He got cut in his junior year. Came back out for his senior year. Jake Geiger takes his medal. Here's Keegan Melgren getting his. There's Joey Sickler out there. He was on JV last year, senior this year, didn't play much, did great in any opportunity he got. And here's Spencer Melgren. I mean, heart of the team, great player. Oliver Halloran, another guy, senior year, worked hard in the offseason, played a little bit, shining every chance he got. Jake Eshin starting for baseman most of the year. Great year by these seniors. Here's Howie Reister. He also showed up any chance he got. Gavin Novotny, courtesy ran for Gabe Sawyer pretty much all year. Tyler Hughes, one of the 1-2 punch there with Nolan Thompson. Great starting pitcher. Cam Kaiser, starting center fielder for all year. Great player, star out there. Gabe Sawyer, captain, catcher. Great guy. Just the best. Grant Malika. I work with him at Aero Hardware. He's a great guy. Also another guy on JV last year. That is number 18, Austin Kep there. Raiders MVP with the bat. Charlie Monahan got hurt here in the section playoffs. Seth and Nolan Thompson. Seth playing up his sophomore year. Nolan, the ace of this team pretty much, won Raiders MVP. Kyan Rauch, guy, backed up Jake Eshin most of the year. Played here and there. Isaiah Steiner, closer this year. Didn't play a whole lot. Great guy. And here's Zach Moreland. Broke his thumb very early in the year. Didn't play much after that. But a great season from him. And the chances he played, got to get out there for one pitch on senior night. Good to see him there. Thank you to all the coaches, all these Raiders players, juniors, seniors, and sophomore. And a great season from the Raiders here, as Byron's about to accept their medals here for their...
Reed Beelan goes out to accept his medal. Greeted by Andy Block. Tyler Fox, the Byron shortstop. Shake hands with Jake Geiger. Each guy with their respective number will go out and shake hands. Number 3, Matt Freergard. Number 5, Owen Jefferson Kroc. Number 6, Grant Isaac. Number 7, Isaiah Brennan. Number 8, Gavin Bartell. Number 9, Caden O'Donnell. Number 10, Ryan Gordon. Number 11, Jake Koshny. Number 12, Quentin Holmes, the Byron ace. Number 14, Kalen Hubert. Number 15, Aiden Gross. Number 17, Will Bryan. Number 18, Nick Netsky. Number 19, Mason Hinckley. Number 20, Spencer Neerman. And head coach Jordan Bale. Congrats to the Byron Bears for their win, 8-7 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard over your Northfield Raiders. They are the Section 1 AAA champs and will be going to the state tournament here next week.
Yeah, great season from the Raiders. Didn't work out in the end, but something to be very proud of. Almost made a state run, just one run away. Fantastic year, and I'm sure this junior class and the upcoming current sophomore class is going to make some noise next year.
Yeah, for sure. I think the juniors know now and see what it's like to suffer that punch to the face. Something that hurts to watch the other team celebrate, and I know these juniors are hungry. They think they can get it next year along with their sophomore class. It's just a tough way to end your season, especially when you want to play late into late June.
Yep. So that'll be pretty much it. Great season from the Raiders here. Thank you for watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com, and we'll be back next year for more Raider Baseball.
Opportunity in front of the goal. The shot, and they score! And he caught it! Touchdown, Geiger! How did he haul that in?
And she's going to go around the front. She scores! Kayla Puppy! Shot for 3. That one is good. He nails another one.
Moving slowly in. Tries to go to the backhand and scores! Andrew Winter on the penalty shot. Puts the Raiders up 1-0.